Everyone, Serpent the Spider here, episode 29, Heroes with the Most, GM Val, and we do not have Isla's buns today and her burger supply. I think it came up, and also Hunter is also out of commission.
Stalking it in the shadow somewhere.
He's living La Vida Loca with his new group, Hunters Are Us, but we will continue on, pressing forward. So, first things first, I'll do a little recap here and we will get started. Last session and the session before, we've been in Taeyong doing the essentially Tournament of Heroes with you guys fighting several high-level combatants, some of them even demigods or godlings at least, ranging from Zulian the Necromancer and going from Zulian to a new threat, Nightingale, which you learn she has a gun, but it's not just a normal gun. It's a sniper rifle. And Felix knows firsthand that she shot him directly in the head, leading to all kinds of Home Alone shenanigans on live as he kept getting hit. I think he hit like 4 traps.
A couple buildings blown up. Point blank shotgun to the chest. Off of the building.
The Desert Hawk. As Isla grabbed her, she said, hold on, I have reaction, champ, stay back. I can't go for that, no can do. She shut her back with the shotty, with the saw. Actually, it's a sawed-off shotgun, close range. Even if I miss, I can miss.
With the pistol.
Yeah, with the pistol. With the mod extensions. But yes, after dealing with her and her ability to short-range teleport and summon turrets, after Isla took her gun, she realized that the gun can explode, or at least the RPG inside of it can detonate, as the gun somehow shot a missile directly at the same spot it was, causing Isla to flip like 40 feet in the air, thematically. And Isla woke up, got her Nakama power boost, and used a weapon technique and summoned the powers of the ocean. Captain Planet, Namor, shout out to the people there, Aquaman, and hit this guy with the force, with the force of like 3 different gods for like 100 damage, and just obliterated her. And we left off with the party being successful as the area began to fade, and Nightingale congratulating you all and giving Isla some franchise opportunities to expand Isla Burgers to her home terrain, and little broing Felix. Did I miss anything? And she little bro the hell out of Felix. I was like, damn. I even felt bad saying it a little bit. I was like, but she probably did it though. We're gonna start off with Ren. Ren, you've been asleep for like 4 days. As you hear the loud sounds of trumpets blowing in the not so distant, a little bit outside of the tavern. What do you do as this actually cuts through your deep slumber?
I roll over to the other side of my bed.
As you
5 more minutes.
As you roll over to the other side of your bed, you see that now you hear a knock on the door, very abruptly, and it sounds like woman asking you to answer the door to get a change of linens, as you've been literally sleeping in
Housekeeping.
same linen for
Housekeeping.
4
We
days.
need more lemon pledge.
The door's open.
You want towels?
And she says, "Are you decent?"
Yep.
All right. You see this. The door's turning, and you see a small kobold. This looks like an elderly kobold, but nevertheless, she is golden, and she would enter, and she has what looks to be very nice pillows and blankets on like a little kind of those like carts that those like people be having when they clean the hotels. You know what I'm talking about? Like that.
Housekeeping cart.
Yes. Yes.
That's literally what it's called, bro.
I don't know. I just see it and it's like, okay. But yeah, so you see she would kind of go over and she kind of surprisingly enough picks you up and like sets you on the ground.
I'm like all bundled up in the sheets, like.
And she just begins to remake the bed up there and kind of refluff up the pillows and actually change out the pillows. I also opened up a window. It's stuffy in here after just no fresh air in 4 days. And opens up the curtains, and it is now just filled with light. It is very bright now. And then she lets you wrap up in your like little blanket burrito, and then she picks you up and puts you back on the bed.
Much appreciated. You have an impressive amount of strength for your size.
And says, well, dragons like to sleep as well too. You aren't my only customer that is known to sleep a lot. Dragons are two things: greedy and sleepy. She nods and looks at you and she says, I think some of your friends, oh my God, I think some of your friends or competitors that you came with were fighting in some kind of tournament. I heard they're very successful. They actually defeated they made it 2 rounds into the 7-round tournament. And she looks at you.
Oh, well, if they made it that far without me, they can do another one. They got this.
Oh, well, I just wanted to let you know. And she kind of turns and bows and she pushes her cards out.
As soon as she leaves, like Ren just rolls over. He's like, "Fuck, where have I been?"
What is life?
Probably thirsty as hell. Just
it's been you haven't eaten
Cotton
anything.
out,
In
yeah.
like 4 days.
How much did I drink that night? Oh my God!
Like how much? Who gave you something like dude, 4 days? That's like fucking Oh, Liam.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. But yeah.
I will eventually make my way there.
All right, you definitely get some drinks, and the housekeeping lady would also left food and beverages there because she's courteous and knows that after 4 days sleeping you're probably pretty ravenous, so you'd have access to rose water and smoked sausage and some nice warm bread. So if you like to eat that, it is there, and you would make your way there. As you're making your way there, you would see that the 4 of your compatriots are kind of sitting on a platform here. There's various dragons, and they're outside of this large kind of coliseum like arena. You see that Beijing is floating around doing an announcement. She has on her very large and majestic angel feather cowboy hat. On top of that as well, you also see that there are several people here. There are a very large sect of female dragonborn that have on TikTok pants that have like the Amazonian kind of shape.
The Isla pants.
And
with a little hole cut out for the tail.
With a little hole cut out for the tail. They also kind of wear the I Heart Isla. Strong with the K women are the best. And you also see as well that there are several women aging range from appearance from like age 75 plus wearing I Heart Felix shirts. These women are one step from the grave, but they seem very enthusiastic.
like a fine wine.
Like a fine wine. And you see some of them are holding a variety of things. A lot of them are holding cookies and warm milk. whatever the fan group decided Felix's favorite cookie was, that's what they would have been making. As you're kind of in the crowd here.
You sure it's not just oatmeal raisin?
Oatmeal raisin's the go-to, but that macadamia is trouble. But as you're kind of entering the crowd here, we're gonna cut back to the rest of the group here. You are successful begging with Tellyvon, and she congratulates you on your success. And she would hand all of you 1,000 gold pieces to resupply for the next encounter. And she says to you that I think that I would like for you to, if possible, face a new combatant. Is this one of my sons? Would you be interested? This isn't a random
Imperial dragon? Like,
oh no, as an Imperial dragon, well, no one knows what Imperial dragon is. As an astral dragon, she would tell you that as an astral dragon, I can breed with any kind of dragon, and it is kind of a mixture of in between. That's why you see all these dragons here. Especially you look around, there's a crazy amount of half dragons here or dragonborns. 80% of them are my children. And these things come in all shapes and sizes, all colors, from green to purple.
Is this like an exhibition, or is this like?
Oh no, this is officially tournament? This is the third round. But one of my sons is interested in facing you.
Really?
And you would see, yes, you would see this figure begin to fly down here, and it looks crazy. This thing here, as it kind of flies down quickly, the thing looks like at least somewhere between a young to adult dragon, but it seems a little bit smaller. But you see that there's almost like open spaces in between his scales that radiates this sickly green energy. And as you're around it, you begin to feel nauseous before Begging kind of says something in Draconic, which Hunter understands is hold in yourself. And then he kind of grumbles and the air becomes a lot more cleaner. And as he opens his mouth, he has what looks like the alien mouth, or he has two mouths, but it has no eyes that you can see.
Bing. Looks like your son might take after his dad. Oof.
Oh, yes.
He ain't good looking, I'll say that.
Oh, it was an abyssal dragon. I was doing some diplomacy work in the abyss, an abyssal realm, and he was quite nice. Not the best looking dragon, but he had a nice
personality. What this is called nowadays? Diplomacy work?
Well, yes, of course. I tend to be a quite well-known mediator among dragonkind, as I did make Taeyong, which is the meeting place of dragons. As you've noticed, I have all kinds of variety of dragons here, and there have been no open disputes in over 100 years.
Hey, I'm welcome to take any challenger. He doesn't look all that tough. Just looking at this, it's like a big, gigantic 9-story shadow over him. I ain't worried about him.
Yeah. This thing is about
how close is Ren to the group at this point when this all goes down?
Maybe like 20 feet.
Okay. Live will just sort of like lean back for a second, look around. Hey, Felix, hold on before you make that decision. Ren, where are you? Like feeling the mental link all of a sudden connect up. Ren, did you wake up? Ren? Looking around this big ass dragon.
Ren, you presumably hear this. Do you have any responses, or do you want to be incognito?
You're muted.
I'm muted?
Ren's muted.
I don't think we can hear you over the dragon.
Ren looks around suspiciously, like she was given an Isla sign, and it's just like, I don't know this Ren that you're talking about.
No comprehend. Me no comprehend.
No hablo inglés.
No, Mr. Superman, no here.
No.
These are not the...
This is not the person you're looking
No
for.
Superman here. What is this fucking shout out to Henry Cavill.
Sorry, Felix. I guess I was wrong. Go ahead.
Looking at this thing, would Isla? I'm doing a little metagaming. Does Isla recognize if this is like an ancient dragon? I know Beijing is like the queen of dragons.
Hunter would Isla knows stuff about dragons, but she doesn't know like the definitive like between dragons. It's more of a Hunter thing. Hunter actually is favorite enemy of dragons for some reason. He just studied that in the lair and learned Draconic in one night apparently. So yeah, Hunter and I'll roll see what he would know. Hunter is going to make the nature check. He has advantage on this because it's his favorite enemy. $18. This is definitely an adult dragon.
He doesn't look so tough. Hey, I'm willing to take on anything if it means we can get out of this place.
Yes.
So I do like the cookies. You just see he's got like a gigantic basket just full of mixed assortment.
Yes, mixed assortment and hard candies are in there as well too. Lots of hard candies.
Got what was it? The Werther's. What is that?
Oh, the caramel.
The Werther's original.
And then the cinnamon candies. The cinnamon candies every drop.
What are those weird? They look like little like watermelon. They're like green.
Yes.
And, you know.
Oh my god! It's like the strawberry. It's like the strawberry, but it looked like watermelon. You know what I'm talking about?
The wrapper.
With the thing? Yeah, dude, my god! Every grandma in like the tri-state area had
no one knows what those are. Those are good.
And they last forever though. They're like grandma, these are like from 1984. I don't know you can still eat these.
Oh, it does look like a little strawberry.
Yeah.
It's liquid in the middle.
They last forever, bro. Until you bite it and it's like, what is that? What is that? Gangrene? Let me But yes, she would tell you that, of course. He haven't said anything. He's just been silent, but he does stare at all of you. But he has no eyes. He has no markings for his eyes at all. But he does flick out his tongue consistently.
Well, I welcome any challenge. But we should rest. I'm tired. We had a big battle.
Definitely at least get some sleep. See if we can actually wake Ren up. I feel like I have. Anyway, yeah, let's go get some sleep.
All right. The crowd begins to cheer your name as Beijing flies up. And also, she says that her son's name is. Does anybody want to crack at it before I say it?
Type it.
Yeah, type it out.
Right there.
Oh. Cloguth? Cloguth?
Cloguth?
Clogathoth.
Cloguth?
Yeah. Clogathoth.
Clogathoth the Dread.
Clogathoth.
We'll call him the Dread. The Dread. Yes.
Clogathoth the Dread. And it looks just like that. If you notice about too, he has 6 arms and legs.
Oh, it definitely looks alien. I would say Felix, looking at this thing, is a bit intimidated. Just looking at how terrifying this thing is, he's like, psh, whatever, we got this. I ain't worried. But
I ain't worried about nothing.
Turns around, he's like, what the fuck is that?
Mama!
Yeah. Ooh,
mama. As Phyllis feels, but you guys, but you definitely see Isla's group come on Isla, and they all have on TikTok pins. Before they did not, that Isla told them to get them because they weren't that expensive. Between the day, they definitely ordered some from wherever they are, and all of them are wearing TikTok pins, and they say, Isla, we have gotten our group items, and we are happy to say we're officially a part of the Isla Guild. And they also have on the pants, but also the Isla Burger shirts, Franchise Inc. And they kind of cheer on Isla. Felix, as you go turn to your group, you see that all these women here are giving you Varieties of socks and boxers as well too. Warm cookies as well. Extra coats. All kinds of stuff that are really readily essential, but often forgotten.
Meals, they're saying you look too skinny.
Yeah, absolutely. Like all kinds of stuff here. Slide in $3 that when you're like 40 years old. It's like, Grandma,
don't spend it all in one place.
Shout out to grandmas out there. We love you guys. But yes, you get all these variety. I mean, you probably have honestly about 200 oatmeal and raisin and macadamia and chocolate chip cookies. And they're all fresh too. And you get
Live very quickly jumps again and starts looking through the crowd like, I swear to God, I'm hearing Red in my head. Where is she?
You hear in your head, you're mistaken.
Wasn't me.
Jedi mind tricks. You are not hearing Ren.
These are not the droids.
And he just starts looking around, like Isla having gone off to her fan club.
Roll a perception check because Ren is very distinct.
Ren's also in front of Isla with the fan club. Like, I was just handed the sign.
It's just like,
hey, I hit my passive perception number. Does that count?
Ren, are you actively hiding?
No, I'm just holding the sign because someone gave it to me on the way in. I'm like, oh, thanks.
All right. Well, no, you see Ren is holding a sign like...
Oh, Ren.
It's one of those I Heard Isla signs. She's with the fan club in front of Isla, just like, I don't know how I got here.
She just blends in with the trash.
Red, give the sign back. Stop stealing things from people.
Someone gave it to me when I came in here. I thought it was one of those free goodies that they give out in tournaments.
Oh, the swag bag?
Yeah, except this is kind of lame. So now I have this.
You have an Isla high fan.
Felix starts addressing the crowd, trying to hype them up. Weave snatchers. Weave snatchers.
Oh, God. Is that
roll a performance check. Boy,
and you hear in your head, yep.
Who came up with this shit?
Hopefully these old people don't don't fucking have a heart attack. roll a performance check, Felix.
It's advantage.
It's an advantage.
Big money.
Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
We might have a heart attack.
Felix is giving off, let me clear my throat, and literally energy right now. The crowd is just hyped. Old ladies are literally taking off their weaves and saying, weave snatchers, weave snatchers,
over their
weave
heads.
snatchers. Yes, yeah, weave snatchers. Literally losing their minds right now. You have all kinds of
thread. Come on, stand up.
That's inspiration, everybody. That's awesome. And you see that all these women as well too, and all the guys as well are trying to dance, but they don't dance all the way. It's like 1/4 of a dance, but it's like
One of them throws their back out.
So
my hip.
So
my
you
hip.
have like a 97 old people that have now thrown a minor disc.
Is there that one, like you know the like Lutheran, Southern Lutheran church ladies that are just like going off like grumping in the
Hey, roll a D12, see how many of those are in the are here too. Roll a D12, see how many of those, because it's definitely a couple.
D12.
D12.
She's the beans greens.
Oh,
it's three of them. Everybody else hip is gone, but these people are just singing your praises right now.
A couple of them are on
sweating.
oxygen, just lean back.
They're sweating. They're invigorated. They're on one leg, but they're doing it. Some of them are passed out on the ground. All kinds of stuff here. Felix, you have still though. There's like 97 people here that are in need of some medical attention.
He's just like,
what do you do?
It doesn't matter. He's going to continue hyping and then just going to make a show as we walk off, because we're in the middle of this arena area, right?
Yes,
yeah.
100%.
We're just going to make a walk off to the stands. I don't care if I was little brothered by Nightingale. There's plenty of tail out there for me.
Absolutely. That being said, as you walk past, some of them try to raise their hands, but they can't because that requires a hip to do. as you see that your friends do begin to wave, and live you see that a strange little robot comes up to you, or robotic comes up to you that looks like a dragon and says, and kind of rolls up to you and says, "I saw your performance. You did well.
Boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Are you a construct too?"
I am, and I will talk to like all of a sudden just switch into these like beeps and swirls and like clicks. It's probably very crude, but he will attempt to talk with them in machine speech. Yeah.
And he says, "Beep beep 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 boop, beep 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 boop. 1 2 1 2." What? I assume that machine speech sounds like binary.
Yeah.
So I'm like 1 2
0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 1
Yo,
1
what do you say about my mama?
So you literally see them just spamming ones and zeros here. Ren, in your mind, this has to sound like just gobbledygook, and probably causes massive headaches here. As they're just computing so much raw information so quickly.
And without thinking it as he's doing it, he's gonna cast machine speech, and so it gets even worse.
Oh no!
She's sitting there like, this is still better than the other shit he used to say.
And
literally, this is all you see. You just see this in your head.
It's just easier to filter out now.
So what you gather here is this creature's model number, which you know that most constructs prefer to give you their model number or their identification number because it's more accurate than a name. Because people can have a name and they think names are actually inaccurate. So this construct's model number is this. I almost said KY jelly, holy. KY.
Mine somewhere else.
74698.
What factory did you say you worked in? Hold on a second.
That's a different kind of party, guys. But its model number is KY756391LO.
And in machine speech, I'll just ask him, where were you constructed?
I am from what you know as Nightingale's plane. I come here to see the show Nightingale Lost. Boo 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 boo.
So how much do you know about the construction and things that took place in Nightingale's plane? That picture is priceless.
And she looks and says, it looks and says, I do not know very much, but I do know that Nightingale is the arbiter and the architect of the plane. She has a guiding hand in all of his creations, ensuring that constructs do not overtake the flesh-like creatures on the plane and keeps a balance.
Makes a lot of sense to me. Well, you seem to have a little bit of a short circuit. It sounds like from this speech that he has a bit of a short circuit, and just because I can't keep standing around, I feel like there's something I should do. I'm gonna attempt to use some of my nanites to try to like find that short circuit and repair it.
Give me a charisma check at advantage.
20?
With a 20, as you kind of touch it, you see that on your eye, you see a little you know how in certain games, like if you if you go over a monster, it tells you like all the information about it, kind of like a game. Yeah. That's what it appears like to you. You see like its model number,
the HUD just comes up.
HUD, the purpose of it. As you fully scan its being, this creature here, it looks to be some kind of strange android. You do know that its main functions are usually assisting and interpreting things and noting important information. So it is a record-keeping android. It has very little combat skills. Its combat potential in combat is very low. it requires significantly less energy. It is also powered by a biometric motor, which means that it must consume organic material to fully continue on. So it doesn't eat per se, but it does require organic material. You know that this is very similar to your makeup inside of you, because you don't need to eat, but you need to consume organic material.
Right.
And you suddenly realize that you have a biometric engine. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey. Thank you.
New info.
It's like the upgraded flux capacitor where he's like throwing banana peels into it and stuff.
Yeah.
But you definitely notice that this thing has been around for 5 years, 12 days, 36 minutes, and 14 seconds. 15 seconds.
Wow. So,
16 seconds.
So again, like, all this through the machine speech. KY, you're a record keeper. Do you have any? What kind of records have you kept? Anything fun? Anything specific?
Well, I have kept several information. I primarily keep records of great historical events. I've not been around long to see very many, though. The loss of Nightingale is one, but boop 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 boop. As it begins to attempt to boo you, see what it sounds like. But I do have some information as us androids and robots must stay together. Us androids and constructs must stay together, and it says to you that Nightingale seemingly had overthrown a rebellion about 3 years ago from the fleshies on her plane. She used, I think, what is referred as a tactical nuke to nuke their base from orbit. They are roughly 1.7% of the rebels remaining, as the tactical nuke destroyed roughly 76% of them.
Oh, wow. So she's kind of a warmonger, but very good at what she does. So
she's highly efficient.
Not that good. We whooped her ass.
She'd also didn't use a tactical nuke either.
Not that Felix hears any of this as I'm just sitting there going.
Someone's a tactical nuke, guys. All right, guys. Con save. Nat 37.
You need a 55 to pass.
Here is 36,000 D6s. All skin cancer.
Evasion. Suck it.
Evasion.
Yo, could you imagine evading?
Hey, you evaded the initial bomb. Now it's a con save for the fallout.
Yeah, exactly.
The fallout, the cancer, the fucking, you're out of here, dude. You're fucking done, dude. It's game over, man. It's game over. But it says to you that yes, she is highly efficient. Us constructs can understand that it is what it takes. Fleshies are a necessary component to innovation.
Does she ever leave her plane for anything other than this tournament?
Of course. She speaks at the what is like a 100-year event thing? Like, is that called
a centennial celebration?
Yeah.
Yes. She goes to a centennial celebration of all constructs, all leaders of constructs in the multiverse.
Do you know when the last time that was held?
87 years ago.
So 13 years. Do you know how to get a hold of Nightingale on... We just watched her blip out of here. Do you know how to get a hold of her on... And I know the plane name. Hold on one sec.
She gave you her phone number.
Oh, she did. That's right. Never mind. I can do that one.
She literally... I mean, you don't have a phone, but you can make a phone.
No.
This is one of those situations where it's like, you didn't call me. No, you didn't call me.
Yeah. She gave you a phone and she said you need to make a phone to get in contact if you need to, but
yep.
They don't really sell phones here, but you could definitely make a phone for sure.
Right. At least
Um,
try and figure it out in my Gears for Dummies book.
yeah, I mean, it does go up to computer science once you get past Gear for Dummies 12.
Right.
So you'll get there one day.
Are you gonna stick around and just keep recording what's gone on in the tournament? You gonna?
Yes.
Are you heading out?
He nods and says, "Yes. Every century, every year, I come here and record. I've been here for the last 5 years."
Last 5 years. Well, yeah, I see. So were you made to just record the tournament?
No, but one of my responsibilities requires me to observe the tournament, and I come here whenever Nightingale comes here, and then I leave after the tournament is concluded if Nightingale is not victorious. She comes back and gets me.
Well, tell you what, come find us after the next round, and we can see what other kind of information we can ascertain through this tournament. Sound good?
He looks at you and says, "Us constructs must stay together." Beep, beep,
I
beep,
agree
beep,
to
boop.
that. I agree to that one. And I kind of like put my hand out almost like to fist bump, like, because it's like a little construct, right? So does he have hands, or is it?
They're like little pistons.
Yeah, like it looks like like I said, like a draconic, like almost like a large kobold, right? It has a draconic kind of form to him, and he would indeed go to shake your hand, and you see that he has what looks to be like essentially like a USB port, and he extends it to you, and he says, "It is nice to meet you as well." And you would know from looking at his HUD that a common way, common species of they kind of connect. And you realize that you can actually summon a very similar male prong to this.
Yeah. And he'll put his hand out, and it'll just sort of extend kind of from the back part of his palm just out, and he'll shake the construct's hand like, "It's nice to meet you." Like, I've always loved talking to another construct.
He nods and says, "Okay, I must go now, recharging." And he goes away, and then you see that he is disconnected from your area. What is it called? An area network.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you are all together now. All together as a group. You guys know that you are fighting what looks like a dragon next round. Is there anything that you'd like to do here before you, I guess, we sim over to the next day?
Shopping.
Yeah, you guys got 1,000 gold pieces as well. So
well, and I will literally run up to Ren and go, "Are you gonna finally come fight with us or not?"
She's still holding the sign up, like, if I must.
Yeah, I think where's Hunter? Just like looking
gold
around.
Hunter is speaking with his group here. Hunter's our Russ. And you see him being kind of thrown up in the air like hip hop hooray! Oh, way! And all of them have on very large chains as they smile, and they parade Hunter over to learn the ways of his archery skills. You think Hunter's gonna be preoccupied for a little bit, possibly even until the next encounter.
Yeah, we might want to leave him. He seems a little distracted by some of them black dragon scales he's got around him.
Oh. And like, Hunter isn't really dancing, but like these guys are happy. I just throwing him up in the air, like pretty high in the air. But Hunter is so dexterous, he just kind of combat rolls in the air and just kind of lands down. So like he's not really enjoying it. He's just surviving these really high throws in the air. He doesn't feel like he's enjoying himself at all.
Oh
So,
man, Ren, you missed the first couple rounds. We fought this necromancer guy who had thousands of zombies that killed Hunter. We were throwing fireballs, and we had that tower thing. And Live popped this wheelie over a 30-foot gap. And then we just fought this lady with the sniper rifle, and she was doing, and he's like doing combat rolls, trying to like reenact
shot
it.
Felix in the face in the first round. Like it was bad.
Yeah, immediately I cast a spell. I'm like, everybody has resistance. Her turn, she shoots me in the chest, negates resistance. I'm like, God.
funny, guys. It was so funny,
because
bro.
it was like a whole descriptive scene of like,
Yeah.
I get this armor around me, and I'm like, she's like, AP rounds, motherfucker.
Oh, and then Hunter tried to hide in the building,
Then
and
he
she thermoscoped him.
Yes.
armor piercing round through the building, sniped his ass. Did a
I got a lot of ideas on stuff to build.
her
Wait,
her shotgun
So Hunter
turned
got
into
his ass out sniped, and he's over there flexing to the scale. Oh
He
boy,
got
that's not
outsniped
a,
bad.
that's
He got
not a
outsniped
good.
bad. If Isla didn't take that gun,
But Isla took both of her guns with some weird like tentacle move thing that just pulled them to her, but then Nightingale exploded them in her hands.
don't
Yeah.
forget you got hit with the shot off. Don't
well,
forget
she pulled her
the shot off.
close. She's like, "Oh, you're close
Yeah.
to me." Then she got shot in the chest with a sawed off, and she's like, "Oh, that
Yeah.
doesn't work." Steals
She
her
fell off
gun.
my tower when that happened too.
That's some of the funniest shit.
Buildings got
wet.
exploded. She had an RPG launcher, multiple machine gun turrets. It was
Dude, that
It
solo
was crazy.
shotgun was the greatest shit, dude. Literally, she was like, all right, got him. Hold on. Bam, dude. Oh, God. It was great.
Everybody missed the mono wheel, missing all or only getting barely dinked by the traps. It just kept
yeah,
spinning around in
these
circles
blade
around
traps
around
and
through
shooting.
traps.
Fucking Neo, the mono wheel over here, just dodging traps with the juke move. That shit was clutch, dude. Dude, like, literally, Live is the trap detector, dude. Just let him roll over.
But Ren, you missed out on all the
Dex-
fun. You should join us.
Yeah.
This next
You
one will
could-
be good.
It sounds like you guys got this without me. I think I'm gonna go Peru. Oh fuck, I can't.
You're
He's
going
an adult
nowhere.
dragon.
Hunter! Hunter, see, we need you because Hunter's gone now. He's over there with his scaly friends.
It's not my fault that he's getting distracted by scales.
But look at all this money they've given us, and just pulls out thousands of coins.
Gold. Shakes his bag like big ass
Money,
backpack.
money,
Like, see?
Money.
You have my attention.
Let's go shopping. Dun, 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 dun,
Get
dun.
in, losers. We're going shopping.
Getting some money. So, anything that you'd like to get, you know that you're fighting a dragon. You're not sure what kind of breath he has, or if he has a breath, but
I'm assuming at the very least, we're going to need something to deal with being frightened.
My aura, hello.
Your aura does that?
Yeah,
prevents frighting. Yeah.
yeah.
Can't be frightened.
Oh.
So we just need to stand close to you.
My ever expanding aura.
Oh. Well,
Well, we don't
odds
know.
are
The
it
problem
won't
is
expand.
it might
It
only
does.
be one, but we got to kill a bunch of people for that to work, right?
You start within 10 feet of me, but just stay within 10 feet of me.
I'd say if we only fight the one dragon,
Hold on.
Um,
Let's see what I got. Do I not get counter charm until next level?
No, it's 6th level. You get it.
Is it fear?
It should be frightened too. Is any kind of charm effect or fear? I think. You have to use your action to cleanse the thing.
but regardless, you
Grinder
just
charm.
stay here.
Well, AoE damage. I don't know what he does. He looked kind of ugly. He's
Why don't we do
black.
some-
how did we
Research.
feel before he breathed in when Big Ying told him to control himself or whatever she said? Did we get what kind of feeling did we get from that air? What did we get? Was it like
You felt
did it
sick.
feel like
Felt
right?
very
So
sick.
was it? Could you have an assumption, or is there something I can roll? Like, did it feel like poison, or did it feel?
I would say Hunter would have to roll. And Hunter would indeed help you on this, because you the dragon killer apparently of one night. I would say he can get a nature towards this as well. He's advantage on this because
Bardic. Guidance.
Yeah, Isla's guidance.
Makes sense.
Do all of the steps.
That's enough. So you know that he would tell you that it seems like I can't see but it seems like this creature here is appears to be using some kind of poison.
Okay. I mean that air around it. Hunter's right. It just felt sickly. So should we? Maybe we should see if they have some like, I don't know, potions of like
Antitoxin?
resistance or something.
Yeah.
Antitoxin. Yeah.
What's the? Yeah.
I kind of want another
antidotes?
one of them potions of power if I can find one, because that was cool as hell.
Oh, Maximum Power. That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can. If you guys looking for potions, I can just start rolling.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look for potions.
And you still have those
You just want to throw out what we
Earthbind.
got.
You still have those Earthbind scrolls.
Yep, I still have 2 scrolls of Earthbind. Hey, Bren, can you use scrolls that would make you fly?
I don't think so. It's not on the paladin spell list, right? Fly?
I don't think so. Artificer, Sork, Warlock, Wizard.
Yeah, I cannot.
It's all
Oh
you.
man. Okay, no worries. I guess I'll have to use these eventually when it comes up.
All right. I feel like I forgot to tell you guys something. I'll remember it maybe later. I don't know.
In the middle of the fight. Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you.
I forgot to tell you something. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Oh yeah, I need to roll potions. That's what I forgot. Potions. I was like,
Potions.
Yeah, potions.
I'm forgetting something. All right, so these are common.
Some kind of antidote, maybe potions of resistance. We know
Common.
he
Uncommon,
uh,
rare,
something to do with maybe piercing damage.
very rare. It's four.
Slash.
We're still the 75, 225,
450,
750, and 1500.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, feeling Hunter saying that thing had poison might make sense to get it poison resistant. Randy, are you poison resistant at all? Resistant at all?
Somewhere. Yes. No. I'm resistant to necrotic.
I thought you were using the poison too, or like you have advantage on the saves.
I have advantage on the save
Oh, okay.
for poisons and
Okay.
disease. But I don't think that
You're not resistant to poison.
I'm not resistant to poison, no.
That's correct.
So what? A potion of poison resistance. What level potion would that be?
Potions of resistance is usually. Let me double check. I think it's either a common or rare. Let me double check here. Go. 1 second. God, I hate roll 20s, Compendium. I really do. Uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay. So we had 5 uncommon. Well, no matter what, I'm gonna take 4 of those. So we're gonna definitely get 4 potions of poison resistance. And then the potion of maximum power is a rare. I will wait and see if anybody else needs anything in the rare potion category before I take that one. But I'm buying everybody a potion of poison resistance, so we will each have one of those.
I'm trying to think of a potion. Probably a potion of heroism. Is that very rare or rare?
Rare. There's only 2 rare potions though.
I have one, so
So we'll definitely need it for the saves. There's going to be a lot of saves, I'm sure.
That's probably pretty accurate. Because you have fought a dragon before, you know the dragons.
Unless there's a
probably
scroll
attack.
of bless. I can cast bless, I think. Right?
No. That's
It's only cleric? Oh, cleric and paladin.
I was gonna say I can.
You can cast it.
You can
Well, I
cast
mean,
bless.
like I can't cast it, but I could use the scroll to cast it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a first level spell, so that's uncommon, right?
That's just common.
Common?
It's common. Yeah, so you can use one of your 10 common slots if you want to get a potion.
Go
Or
one of
however
those,
you want
yeah.
to. It's 75 gold pieces.
75?
Yeah, those AoE breath, the potentially terrifying presence. Some meta gaming going on, but
Yeah. Well,
it is what it is.
so you're gonna buy a scroll of bless, Brad?
Yeah.
Do we need
But just
another
for
potion of
brevity's sake, I'm not
superior?
even gonna add it to my inventory. I'll just use it at the beginning of the round.
the fight. Okay. Should we do the same thing with the potion of poison resistance? Because I
think
gave one
so.
to all of us, so.
We'll just use it at the beginning. So you don't have to drag and drop it and then pick
Okay.
back up.
I would say get a second one, just in case you lose concentration.
I will
bless?
buy you a second. I will buy you a
Hmm?
second scroll of bless.
So when you cast a spell that requires concentration through the scroll, I still have to maintain concentration for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I will buy you the second one.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to get?
Because I have a feeling that although your aura is useful, it's probably a bad idea for all of us to stay bunched up.
Yeah. Is there
What do you mean it's a
anything
bad
you would
idea
like?
to back each other?
He's like, come on.
Is there any-
What do you mean? Just
Is
together,
there anything else you would like, Felix?
Well, potions are always good. I can only heal one of you guys at a time.
How many healing potions do you have, friend?
I have 4 normals, 1 greater. That's it.
Yeah, she needs some potions. I have
I
4
only have one
graders.
greater as well. I have 1 greater.
Drinking a potion is a bonus action, so whatever, regardless of what it kind of is. So it's definitely good to have them. You know,
And
it-
Isla will pipe up. I have 4 graders as well.
I need a superior.
That's nice.
Were there any very rare potions?
is four of them.
4 of them.
Can I get a potion of flying? How much is that?
1,500.
I'll take one. That's big money, but
Felix, if you want to fly, I'll pop the scroll on you.
it's non-concentration.
Yeah, it's not concentration.
That's the big part.
You don't want to fall.
I don't want to fall, and then you may have
Okay.
other spells you want to concentrate on. That'll eat
Okay.
up most of my cash reserve.
Is that?
Wait, why is
nobody
that
else...
one doesn't require concentration, but Bless does?
Because
Potion
Bless is a
versus scroll.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
You're not
potions
casting
are
the
more
spell.
expensive. It was also like 3 tiers more expensive too. Because
Ah,
a
okay,
potion,
okay.
a scroll of fly is just uncommon. The potion is very rare.
Mm-hmm.
If
Get Isla like a potion of speed or something.
Yeah. Does she have the money for it?
Unless
Unless you want to. I mean, you casted haste on her. I don't know how many concentration spells you have.
In terms
have
of
haste.
concentration, there is not a lot, and I could do haste on Isla, or I could do haste on Ren, depending on what we think makes the most sense.
Or we could do both and get a potion and have two hasted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, potion of haste is only or speed is just
Very
rare.
rare.
Right?
I think it's very rare as well. So 1,500.
1,500.
1500.
Costly, but worth it.
Yes. She will buy one. Sorry, Isla, you're buying a $1,500 potion.
All right.
She'll live.
And then if there's no other potions of rare that anybody wants, I will get 2 potions of maximum power. If somebody else wants something rare, take 1, and I will just do 1.
I think we're okay. I think I'm okay. The flying gives me mobility to get to you guys. That was kind of the problem with the last fight. Is you guys are so fast. I'm like, fuck, I can't get there.
Yeah, everybody's fast as shit, dude. Everybody.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Ren isn't that fast.
I'm
It's
not
just that-
fast anymore. I lost my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that Live and Isla are
They
fast.
booked it across the map. I'm like,
rolling around.
Look,
at
it's
the
not
same-
Live himself who's fast, okay? He has
No.
a goddamn wheel.
yeah, he's got
The
that
mono
mono
wheel's fast. I am
90
not.
speed.
He's
You're
working
not-
different.
You know how fast that is? He's
You,
like,
you take the wheel off of him, he'll basically crawl.
slow as shit. Just like,
No, I'm still decently fast without it.
Ren's gonna
Just
push him off the
boots.
mono wheel.
Get them boots.
Right there, right then. See,
Right.
Do it.
crawl.
I can jump far, I guess. My movement's more like the Incredible Hulk, where I'm just jumping across everywhere. Super Mario.
Ren, was there anything rare that you could have thought of that you wanted before I buy a second potion of maximum power?
No, I think it should be fine. I think I have what I need. Just as the heroism and the bless. And
Okay.
I'll
And
about
if the dragon,
one
if the
potion of speed. Or yeah, potion of speed. Yeah.
no, Isla bought the potion of speed.
Yeah, Isla bought one, right?
Yep. But you will not need one, I promise you.
Okay.
If everybody's ready to go, put a plus in chat to confirm that you are done.
Let's get it.
Did we need any other healing potions first and foremost before we go?
Any superiors?
I'll get a superior. Yeah, how much is that?
It's only 70.
What is
750.
what level?
75. Sorry.
Superior is what level?
750. Oh.
Rare.
Okay.
Rare.
So yeah,
Supreme
there's only
Supreme is
one.
very rare.
Okay, so there's only one of those potions left because you said the poison resistance was rare, correct?
Uncommon.
Uncommon. Or
It's
uncommon.
just one
Oh,
because
okay, so then
you brought the maximum power.
so if you want another superior, then I'm only getting the one potion of maximum. Yeah.
That's probably a smarter move because that doesn't last the whole combat. 1 minute, 10 rounds.
Max power. It lasts 1 minute, but it's only one spell.
Oh. Well, make it your biggest one, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
That's exactly.
Get that big money.
Exactly. Okay, so one of those I gotta add back 750.
Healing is going to be more important than damage
Yep.
every day.
Do we want any just regular healing potions just to have?
I don't think so. With my heals, we should be okay.
Yeah, I think at this point, this is the point where
Healing potions are almost obsolete. I have got healing word.
if you don't get greater,
Okay.
it's not worth it because of your bonus. You like
Well, that's what I was. Because
no,
greater is.
yeah, yes. Like I'm just saying that like so you guys have better options at bonus action than 2d4 plus
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Is
You know,
greater
speak.
uncommon or
Uncommon.
I'm gonna buy one anyway for the 225 just to have a second
no,
one in
that's
my
good,
inventory.
Hey, dude, can't go wrong with a bonus action.
I'm not trying to fight an adult dragon not prepared in any way. The DM gave us.
I had one healing potion, and with how fast I can move, if I'm on the mono wheel, I'm like I may as well have a second one.
It's true. All
So.
right.
Put the plus sign
Otherwise,
in there.
said
Are you
plus.
ready?
Let's go. I'm good.
All
Let's
right.
go.
You guys head into bed, or walk into the tavern. As you are kind of spending your nights, and enjoying yourself in the tavern, of course, like you would normally, before you guys head into bed, you see a face that you just can't quite. You see a face that looks strangely familiar to you. He looks like a Yuan-Ti with long, straight black hair, and a lightly scaled face. And he looks very familiar to you. I can't show you what he looks like because they immediately give it away. So this is for the inspiration. Well, you guys already have inspiration, but this would be the very time that this would give you double inspiration.
Give me a second. He said a Yuan-Ti. Long
See.
black hair.
Decision. Everybody gets one chance. There's only one chance. So
Is this the head, Solstice, the mage warrior of Ouroboros?
double inspiration to Felix.
Yeah. The
Good
head.
stuff there.
Is that, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Zostlus?
Solithus.
Solithus. All right.
The second S is silent.
I would imagine, based on the description, Felix would immediately look at him and not have a poker face. He wouldn't have the presence of mind to really try to put it off. And he stands there. As the party's walking in, he just kind of stops at high attention. Shoulders are tight, looking straight at him.
As you look at him,
Are you usually the one walking in first to the bar?
Yeah, he's like strutting in with a
Party
basket
guy,
of
right?
cookies. He
Okay,
looks like
if
Red Robin Hood. Or,
If you
Red
dead
Robin Hood.
stop, who runs right into the back of you?
I'd leave that up to you guys. I don't know.
Who's next?
Me.
I love prone. Oh, Ren. Okay, all right, Ren. You run slam smack into Felix, but in doing so, hopefully you don't have your armor on, because holy.
You know
but,
I do. That's why I said me.
Oh no! It's like, oh my god, my neck and my
I
back.
imagine it's
back
the
My
Super
neck,
Mario when he
my
burns his
back.
butt. Just jumping.
And as you see this figure here, you know that the same sense of divinity you got from the from Nightingale, from Julian, you see from this figure, but it is much more refined. As if theirs was like a burning sun that's kind of like flickering and fluttering here and there. His is like almost like a black hole. It's perfect. It just seems to almost like absorb the energy around him as he sits there, seemingly chatting and talking to others. But whatever level of godhood this creature is on, it's on a much higher level than what you currently are, or the things that you've currently faced so far. And he doesn't seem to take notice of you as you enter the bar.
As the party backs or like runs into, you see Hold on, guys. Wait. Do I stop?
Ow, Ren, them damn spikes, Jesus. Ow.
Yeah, watch out.
Just be more careful, God.
He just puts his hand back.
What are you stopping for?
Guys, come here. Shh. Come on.
You're looking more suspicious.
It's super
when you do this
suspicious.
thing.
He's definitely not. Like,
Don't be suspicious. Don't
yeah,
be
basically.
suspicious.
Pulls us to the corner and is like, hey, is that one?
See what?
He's the head. Look.
The who?
The where?
Head. The Ouroboros. That you don't remember when they told us about all those guys? The head, the heart, the fangs, the tail. That's
Do I see like?
Yeah, I'll try to
Felix,
do
you're
a
like,
stealthy. I'll
like
try to do a
subtly
stealthy. Like,
point. Do I see where he's pointing?
Yes, you do, and you immediately remember that you guys had a meeting about this.
yeah, we got a full dossier with like
A full dossier of all the main members of Ouroboros.
The whirls and clicks and like the whole image just pops up into my like on a little screen in front of my head.
He had to open up the old email. He's like, hold on, I got it somewhere.
Hold on, man, I gotta update this. Hold on. Update the files, man. This is right now in like JPEG. Update the PDF. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, I saved it in my
Man,
my
this is
documents for
MP1.
some
I
reason.
gotta convert it to MP4. Hold on.
Oh shit, that's the wrong profile. My bad.
Yeah, let me sign out.
Hold on, man.
Let me
Damn
reset
it,
the
dude.
password.
Hold on, man.
Hold on.
Please.
What's the verification code? Gotta put in the email.
Reset password.
And I can send the text message to.
It's like,
Not the
what is
pen.
your mother's maiden name? You're like, fucking goddamn it.
It's probably not that. I probably did something else. It's like, what school did your dad go to?
The school of hard knocks, motherfucker. Give me my damn password.
Dude, hell yes. But you do definitely in your mind remember this guy immediately. You know that he was known as a very powerful mage, but also a very skilled warrior in the same right.
Oh shit, should we do something about this? Seems like a lot of work though. He don't look like he's hurting anybody. No.
As you look at this figure here,
reading the divinity coming off of this guy, I don't know if we can take him yet.
Oh, we're not taking him.
Taking him
We're
where?
not
Dawson
taking him.
says you really.
What does the scouter say?
The scouters say
It's over.
you guys are in the
9,000?
wrong tier of play to fight this guy.
Yeah, we
You guys are in the right tier yet, dude.
let's hope that not here for the tournament. Why they would be, I don't know. But this is a good thing to keep in mind. We need to like we should go to our rooms and have a convo. Make sure they don't recognize us.
Good
he
idea.
definitely can't hear you from like 20 feet away, guys.
He has no idea who the fuck
He
we
definitely
are.
can't hear you're talking what you guys are talking at all.
There's people in the Gilded Thread that knew who we were because of a fucking TV. You don't think a mage like that's gonna have a TV?
Felix
He
chest
definitely hasn't
puffs
seen
up.
the reruns or anything
His
like that.
chest
Come on,
puffs
guys.
up. I ain't afraid of nobody. I'm a growler. And just walks over to him, just like strutting, trying to look way bigger than he, like the classic. The arms are puffed out.
Yeah, he's like this. He's like this.
It's like, look, bro.
As you
The
walk
invisible
over
lats.
dude, all I can imagine is like SpongeBob when he found the fake muscles.
Oh yeah, it like deflates. He's got to get that little bike pump.
It's like, oh yeah, oh my god, that's fucking stupid, bro. Okay, so as you go over to this guy here, you see that he flashes you a stare. Give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 23.
Let's see.
You'll get +4 if you're.
Am I
around
within?
If we're in the corner,
I definitely don't think you were within 10 feet of him. He just literally
walk
said,
with him, Red?
No, of me. To get the.
Yeah, did
the
you
save.
walk with him?
I'm.
because he definitely
I
like.
can't pass
he
regardless.
walked up. He walked up to the head. Did you walk with him?
Oh,
I
hold
didn't
on.
hear that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can't
So,
pass even if I nat 20.
As you see, as he stares at you, and he sees what you notice. Give me an insight check, Felix.
This is gonna be a disadvantage.
With an 8, you see that he just looked at you in the soft glare, not even like super intense look, just a soft glare at you. And Felix, you immediately like, and you know when somebody like T-posed in Skyrim and they just kind of fall over? It's what you literally look
I got
like.
hit with the
So you
paralysis.
yeah, you hit with paralysis. You just see literally Felix go and just collapses, but like muscled up. So.
Hey, Red, did you just see that?
Yep.
And he
Sure
just
did.
continues, he just continues to talk.
Wish I could see it again.
The effects wear off after a minute, Felix. But you have control of your full mental capacities. You just can't move.
Oh, this
Help me.
son of a bitch.
Oil can. Oil can.
Pineapple.
Help me.
As Felix, it begins to quickly wear off. What do you do? And he's continuing to talk and speak to people around him. You don't see any other heads or any part of like major leaders at Ouroboros. It's just a random collection of dragonkin here.
He just gets up immediately, kind of in a flurry, like in a tussy, just dusting himself off. Like, whatever. Just
He just
walks
looks at
off.
you. He looks at you.
As soon as he
just
looks,
flaps
he's
his,
like.
as soon as you see you stand up, he just kind of flaps his like little napkin and tucks it under his shirt, and he begins to eat. He doesn't even look at you anymore. He just eats.
Shouldn't we notify the authorities or something like that? You know.
I don't think people here have any idea who Ouroboros is and what they're doing.
Or they do.
You
but
do
they don't
remember
know.
that Beijing did not care at all about Ouroboros herself. She's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Beijing doesn't actually have any beef with Ouroboros. There's no danger to them.
Well, you think that
This
like
is
Them. There's no danger to
Switzerland.
their people.
Ren, this is
Gotcha.
Switzerland.
we also know as well too, like, so you got to think as somebody that's either quasi deity or close to it, the amount of gods that are fighting each other at one point in time is probably like innumerable.
Yeah, it's like, this isn't my squabble.
It's just like, oh, somebody's fighting each other. Okay.
Legit, like Taeyong is Switzerland. Like,
Especially for
don't
dragons.
fuck with me and I won't fuck with you type of thing.
Fair enough.
Of all places for him to show up, though.
At least we know what he looks like now. Like, truly know what
Let
he
me give
looks
you a
like.
full description as well too. Yeah, so he does have the long, silky black hair.
You want to show us
that
the
follow-
picture now that
Oh,
we
I
know?
thought I did. Wow, sorry. Here you go. I did not. So he has a thick brown leather cloak. Under it looks to be wizard's robes. That being said, Isla, can you give me like a Arcana check?
Sure.
A smart check.
24 as Isla sits there thinking through.
Okay, so she would give you just a basic rundown of some of the items that he has on that she can see physically, because some of them are indeed legendary. He has Archmage's robes.
You said what?
Archmage's robes. Archmage robes that are gray. No, black. That's underneath his cloak. You also see as well that he also has a staff of. Hold on, I can't spell this shit properly.
So that's not just okay. So that's literally the ranking from top to bottom. So he is legit.
Yeah.
The commander. Okay.
He's literally the leader of Ouroboros from top to bottom. So from order of importance, it goes from the head down.
Head, heart, fangs, tail. Got it. Makes sense.
And we've taken out the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We took out the tail. Cole King?
Y'all have not fought Clo King at all.
We 100% ran into Cole King at the portal.
We ran into him, but
we didn't kill him. Yeah. We ended up fighting.
We fought Triton.
Yeah.
His champion.
His champion.
We saw him and we tried to fight him.
Yeah.
And we got. I guess we got. He booked it.
Yeah.
I guess.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
We've been in Teong for only a couple days, and
He's
we're
the
already
hobgoblin.
starting to forget what the hell we were doing. And
yeah, he is. Oh yes. Yeah.
He had like an army stage. We were trying to do some ninja stuff.
Okay, so y'all saw him through the portal that was in the Gilded Thread, but y'all didn't actually encounter him.
No, we saw him chilling. Like we were in the same general area, but yeah, we didn't fight him.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, then
we fought Triton, his
I'm
champion.
losing my mind, dude. Okay, so you do know as well. Also as well, you see that. Just a second.
Staff of.
Oh yeah, sorry. Staff of Midnight. Sorry. Staff of Midnight. Also on his feet as well. He definitely has winged boots, and also you know that his leather cloak is magical, but it will require actually identification, as she has never seen a cloak like that before, or heard of a cloak like that before. Because I assume Isla every single day or something is checking out books about magical stuff. She's like a smart chick. Just like the caster fighter.
Just
dudes.
walks behind everybody reading.
So you definitely know that she definitely know that these are very rare, but they're definitely notable. But the brown cloak he has on is she's never seen something like that before. So
he's stacked. He's got in-game gear.
Yeah.
Yep. Pay to play, guys.
Yep.
Pay to play.
Yep.
Yeah. No kidding.
All right. So, Ren, maybe you're right. Maybe this person has no idea who we are.
Also, Archmage robes are. She would tell you that they are extremely rare. Probably on a given plane is maybe only one or two, maybe. They require the sacrifice of a lot of things to make them, and they are legendary. They're not very rare. They are literally legendary. So
I don't think they're concerned with us.
So Archmages are usually named. So legendary items are generally speaking named. So like if somebody makes like robes of Archmage, usually it becomes a named item. They're just not named, but it'll be like glitter like glitter wing robes of the Dre Archmage. It'd be like that, right? But you don't know the name.
Unicorn glitter shits. Is that what you're?
Unicorn, yeah. I mean, you can call it what you like. This guy is stacked. But regardless of that, he's talking to these dragon here, eating. He does seem very refined. Look to him, and yeah, he just radiates magic. If somebody has identified, you can probably find out what it is. But
I do, but we have to touch him, and I'm not. Ain't
you
about that life.
Listen, he only paralyzed
after you got paralyzed and dropped in the swole pose. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'll get him next time. He got me on the first one, guys. I'll get him next time.
Lucky shot. Huh? I'm going to my room to cry a little bit.
All right. Anybody else doing anything else? As this figure is here, eating with Bragg and talking as well. Like, does somebody want to try to listen to what he's saying? Maybe you guys just like, no.
I'm gonna eat. I'm starving.
Yes, you are starving. It's been 4 days.
That makes sense.
But they keep bringing
I
you
will
out.
just attempt to look for a casual card game, just because it's been a while and he's starting to feel this weird itch in the back of his head.
Well, they have actually a casino here.
He's already
His
there.
eyes go wide. Wait,
Yeah.
did you just say there's a casino?
Yeah, it's a casino here. Yeah, 100% it's a casino.
Some things never change.
Point the way.
All right. Yes, I forgot to mention that, but there is 100% a casino here. So you would go there as well too, and it's literally like the MGN. So it's is it the MGN? Is that right? The
MGM Grand.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. It's like the MGN. It's massive. It's a massive kind of building here. You go inside. It's like Casino the movie. You see a strange looking dragonkin that looks surprisingly like a man that last thing has been a
You know, you always see at the casino. We have a ton of them out here. It's always an older Asian lady with a visor, and she's smoking a cigarette
Oh,
with
yeah,
a fanny
yeah.
pack, just chilling at the slots all the time.
Like she's saying all year for that shit. She's spending quarters, baby.
Yeah.
You know, listen, or you know, listen. Hey,
Smoking
but-
those cigarettes.
regardless of that, it's all kinds of games here. There's blackjack. There's 21. There's slots. There's
He
Texas
would
Hold'em.
go for something card based, but not something that's gonna make him sit there for. He needs to scratch an itch. So I'd say
21
he'd probably
then?
go for blackjack, or go for 21. And play. I'd say he'd probably put in 500 gold worth and play until it's either gone or he's doubled it. That's his thing.
All right. Okay. So
Just to make this quick, so that way we're not sitting here fucking rolling forever.
Okay. Roll a d10. That's how we're
Okay.
doing this. Do you wanna roll again? It's that.
If I-
21.
Yeah, well, he will roll again on that one. Yes,
Okay. Want to keep going?
and then he'll hit again.
We play a game like
Like
that.
you
It's a
go on?
D6. It's called Baldur's Bones. It was in the there's a game. It's an official mini game in Descent to Avernus. Same thing.
And
it's
he'll
just
hit one more
D6s.
time.
Hey!
He'll stay.
Is that 19?
9,
18?
18.
All right. Good stuff. I will say that 18's pretty close. I'm gonna roll a D100.
And he is going legit with
You're
this.
not going to
He's
roll
just scratching
D10s
an itch,
against him?
so
Play the same game?
No, because it's like it's a lot of people playing the game.
Well, you all play against the dealer. That's usually how it goes. So it would just be
Hold on, I got it. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Oh shit.
Ooh, I'll do it.
21. God.
woo!
Got him! Let's go!
Give me your chips.
You wanna play again?
The house always wins.
Well, so let's go. How about we do just we'll say it's 500 total, and he goes basically a third, and we'll just do it 3 times.
Okay, cool.
Does that work?
That works. All right.
Actually, we'll say 600 to make it easy. 600 to make it easy. So 2, 2, 2,
Okay.
and we'll run it 3 times.
Let's do it. All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll 2 off the top because that's just
Yeah.
how it would technically work. Oh,
Right.
except I didn't. So
Ooh.
15. Can we do it like actual blackjack and see what you have up? Just
I
roll
will-
1
I
so I
will.
see what you
That's
have
true.
up.
Oof.
You assume
he's
they
gonna stay.
bust when it's low. Yeah. He's staying at 15.
Staying at 15.
So you minimum
Alright.
have to do at least one. But usually casinos, they have a rule where it's if they're hit at 17 or
it's
16,
not hit.
they have
It's
to hit.
it's hit 16. Stay at 17.
Yeah.
That's
18.
18. So you got the second one.
All right. Let's do it.
And then last one, I'll roll my 2d10.
Ooh,
Woo!
hey, that's good. That's good. All right.
Yep. He
Ooh.
with the 2, I'm gonna hit. So that's 9.
Okay.
Hit. 19.
All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, that's 8, 9, 13,
19.
19.
That's a push.
Okay. So what do we do here?
That's a push. It's just even. I'll lose my 400 and
Okay.
go
Wait.
home.
Third one. So you have one more, right? Because you did 3 times. Or am I crazy?
You said 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did
All right.
it. I did it 3. I just pushed on the last one and then
gotcha,
scratched.
gotcha.
Yeah. So I essentially I don't win money. I don't lose money. I lost by 400 from the first 2, and then I scratched the itch and
This is a great
he'll
game,
go
guys. You guys, if you guys at home, if you want to create gambling addictions to your players, it's a
For
great
those
game.
Hey, I
with
wrote
gambling
mine. I
addictions,
wrote
please
it into
call
my backstory,
1-800.
y'all.
All right, but is he with the gamble? This is the one game that hey.
Hey, I said I was playing it fair up. I didn't go to a game that I could try to cheat at.
This is true.
So
This is true.
I was playing it fair up. He had to scratch an itch, and then
I had a hot hand. I had a hot hand that day.
Yeah, and then he's going to he's gonna go back to a little bit disgruntled that he lost money, but he's gonna go back to the inn and pass out because he still feels like shit from getting shot in the face.
All right, with that, we're gonna take our 15-minute break. We'll be back and we will start the third round of the Tournament of Heroes. Be back in 15, guys. You're watching Saga the Serpent and Spider. See you in a bit. And that's how I start the game. All right, so welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to Sliding the Serpent and Spider with Val here in Advent 5. We're about to get started up in here. So, you go to the arena after waking up, getting your nice lunch. I mean, your breakfast there. Ate your cereal, got your iron and potassium up as you get ready to face the encounter. As you go down to the arena, you know the drill. This dragon is going to be alone by itself, so he does get a handicap towards him to balance out the encounter. Make things fair. And with that, okay. And with that, I will move you over as you stay on opposite ends of this dragon. These arena shifts. And you guys are in here. Can you still not see on stream, Felix?
I'm there. OBS just did some. It was set up. It just decided. Say hell no. Oh, what is this map?
Yeah. So what you see here is on opposite sides of here is it looks like you guys are in the bottom of a canyon. On each side of you is stone walls that go all the way up to at least 400 or 500 feet. Surrounding you, it looks like an altar to a dragon of some kind. There are a variety of gears and things here of ancient mechanism and machinery here. As you guys stand stalwart at the exit of a cave leading into this open cavern.
So it is dark.
No, it's not dark at all, because I keep forgetting to turn off dynamic lighting. Yeah, it's not worth it to have like 3 things dynamically lit. It's just not worth it. But yes, you see that this dragon here is here. And with that being said, ladies and gentlefish, roll initiative.
All right, so we would have done our buffs and everything like that, right?
Yeah. What
Potions,
buffs are you
blah, blah, blah.
are you giving us before we walked into
It
this?
has to be at least 8 hours.
So
Like we
anything,
can drink our potions
hours.
right before the match, right?
No.
it's got to
Okay.
be on the first round of combat.
8 hours. Yes.
Mage armor.
So 8 hours or longer. We have nothing that is a long-term effect. So it's first round of combat.
Mage armor, death ward, things like that.
Yeah. Well, I figured mage armor because
Ooh,
Gotcha.
I'll start it up with a 19.
I get that all the time.
All right.
Oh damn it! Every time.
Well, this guy's in the best at initiative. So you probably roll better than him.
Want to
I
shift
forgot to
zoom
whisper
on
it.
our baddie for the?
I will do that. Yes, I will. Hold on. Let me actually turn off hiding rolls because I was trying to test some stuff in the background here.
Got to
never
hold up
whisper.
a little bit for these guys, but
All right, I got you. I will blow it up right here. This is what you see. This is what you see. Okay, I forget what
shift Z.
key combination it is.
Hey!
I did it like 3 times. I was like, hold on, am I pressing it hard enough?
A strange eldritch worm with an extra mouth.
You are one
And if you
ugly
Ugly.
motherfucker.
and this is what it looks like as well too. The full picture here, guys. So you see the full body of it right here.
I say that, but that's a one cool fucking picture. I just got to say it.
Do you have the credits for the artist?
Uh,
We're gonna shout out to whoever the artist if you identify
yes,
yourself.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Telthana.
shout out
Telthana.
to Telthana.
Telthana.
Yeah. Thank you. You made a young DM's dream come true.
You inspire us.
It's
and we
scary
love
as
you.
fuck. It's ugly as hell, but it's fucking a great picture. I love it.
Great. So shout out to her, or them, or him. Shout out to all the people there. And with that, we will start as I remember to add some stuff in there. Hold on.
Let me get this turn order out. There we go.
All right. So, layer action goes off at the top of the initiative order, of course. So, layer action. Okay. He will go for a spit attack. I need. Con save. Con. I need for. I'm roll a d4. That is Ren. Give me a con save. DC 18.
DC 18? Oh, sorry. Get rid of that one. I already had blast activated.
All right. You
Just
take
ready.
half damage. It's six poison. Right. All right. Felix, it is your turn.
Seeing this stream of acid spit come out, he's like, "Sorry, Ren, I gotta go." Runs forward. Ooh. I need to turn off these token actions. They're like blocking the way.
I got you. Yeah, because you guys have so many, right?
Yeah, it's everything.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude. You see, Isla's shit is fucking massive, dude.
Pull up the sheet. Coming here, I'm going to start it off the combat the same way I did the last time. Hopefully he doesn't have some shenanigans.
Doesn't have any shenanigans.
You see Felix pull out his drum and it starts with one beat. As the stick hits the drum, there's a reverberation. You see the ripples as magic comes out. And the do-do-do, it's like a tribal beat. Do-do-do-do-do, and he's swaying and moving with it. And then he lets out a yell as there's a shared frenzy. I would do this.
Right.
Everybody within 30 feet. So the whole team would get this here. I'm going to cast that at level 4.
Okay.
It's costly for me, but we'll see how that goes. He yells defiantly as a part of casting the spell. The crowd doesn't. We can't see the crowd here. They're watching from a TV or something. But he's ever the showman, so he's going to make a big show of it. And then bonus action, we're going to give Ren Bardic Inspiration, and I will end my turn here. EOT.
Live.
All right, with his bonus action, he's gonna down the potion of resistance that he has, poison resistance.
Okay.
And then he's going to touch Ren on the shoulder. Take a little gear that he pulls into a key and sort of set it on the back of her neck and spin it, and we'll cast haste on Ren.
Ren, you feel fast as fuck.
And that is that's his turn.
Okay. Ren.
Sorry, and was this actual water or is this just for
It
dramatic?
looks like water, yes.
It looks like water, okay. Okay. Bonus action, we'll take the potion of resistance.
Okay, you're using the poison.
I'll move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
And you get +2 AC, hasted action, and double movement.
Yeah, I have no double movement, but I'm worried he's gonna teleport around, so I won't move too far forward. Yeah, we'll start out strong. I'm gonna give him the cosmic pull.
Alright, charisma save?
Yeah.
14.
Come over here.
Alright, it is pulled towards you and grappled.
Grappled.
What does it look
That's
like?
my action. So mine is more based on the shadows right now. I'm dealing necrotic damage. So you'll see like the shadows sort of come up from the ground and pull him towards me. Into my aura. And grapple chain, that's my action, bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
You have a hasted action as well.
Oh yeah, that's right, sorry. I'll do 2 attacks.
1 attack.
Yes.
That hits.
Sorry, I don't have plus.
Wait. 19 does not hit. I lied.
19 does not hit. Crazy. Okay.
Uh-oh.
19 doesn't hit. That's crazy. That's my turn though.
End of your turn, he is going to use 2 of his legendary actions and go for a massive wing beat. As you see his wings begin to pick up. He gets in range. Felix. BD swings here. I need everyone. Did it not roll to save? I need everyone to make a con save. As he flaps his wings, and you see the wind begin to quickly whip up around him as the wind begins to drag you all closer.
I'm going to use one of my inspirations.
Everybody, or just within the 30-foot radius?
Within the 30-foot range.
What's the save though?
It's 18, just like
18.
previously.
Damn, I failed.
All right, you take 28. If you succeed, which you did, Ren, you take half, and you are pulled immediately closest possible to him, so you're pulled here.
But Felix gave us resistance to bludgeoning, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, just clarifying. Thank you.
And a con save from Felix, because you take half as well, so it's still 12. Because you're resisting the bludgeoning.
Let me fix my stuff, because I forgot. 12. Let me go back to 3 here. Con save coming up.
I forgot to use the bardic. Damn it.
Now that I got pulled in, I do the con save.
Yes, because you took damage. Yes. For concentration.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it?
Yeah, so
it triggers before I'm in the aura, I'm assuming.
Oh, for the concentration, yeah.
I save anyway.
Yeah. Isla, it's your turn. He used super legendary actions for that.
All right. With her bonus action, she chugs the potion of speed.
Okay.
And that takes effect immediately, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that, then seeing everybody get pulled. Damn it. Runs right there. And then with her action. Okay, that'll work. Comes right up next to Ren in her aura. No, she doesn't want to be in her aura. She always says she doesn't want to be in her aura.
Not the aura.
She's too good for the aura. Shh.
His name isn't on there.
Now I have to. So, if I remember right, her bonus action was to drink the potion. She gets 2 attacks plus the hasted attack, so 3 attacks.
No, she gets 3 attacks plus haste action gives 4 attacks. She gets 3 attacks per round. She gets two weapon attacks, 1 kick, and then hasted action any attack that you want to do.
Okay, so she swipes with like 2-handed hits with the swords.
Nice.
So here's the first one.
No moss. No, you have advantage, but that still doesn't hit.
Second one.
That hits.
That massively hits.
Double
I need to give you a charisma save DC 12. He succeeds.
Yeah. And then
Hold on, he takes his damage.
Yep.
Which, I feel like his token keeps resetting.
I don't like us being right here.
That was not my.
We're about to catch a
intention.
fat cone. But it is what it is.
So the third attack.
That hits as well.
And then just kicks with
Oh yes, yeah. So hold on, sorry. So it works. As you're attacking, you realize that you're not doing as much damage as you would think. He has resistance.
No, also all that first attack, by the way, I'm sorry, all attacks have advantage.
I said that pack tactics.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
18 still misses. Because there's no bless. There's no bless and there's no
no flanking.
Yeah. Yep. And then the kick.
All right.
22.
A hit.
I hope you know how all of the damage pieces of this
I do
work.
it every
Thank you.
Every time.
She gets extra stuff on flanking, so that's.
Yeah, I know. That's 50.
Yeah.
All right.
On
And then
flanking and riposte.
Yep. And then because she with haste has 10 feet left, we'll actually slide right there.
Okay.
Fine. He
yeah,
outside the aura.
It will attack. Using its reaction.
And then she gets to riposte, right?
Correct.
Sure does.
Is it what attack is the
Hold on.
riposte?
Any attack that you would like to do? Just a kick. There, because you can move, so you can immediately move up to your full movement. So if you want to, the strat is to flank.
Does this happen while
if that's
she's
the case,
still
then
within
yeah,
my...
absolutely.
And yes, what I'm sorry, what you said?
Does this happen while she's still in the intercept range?
No.
Okay.
All right.
This tail. So you just take all of. So you're resisting the poison? No, not yet. So you take all of that.
No. So that's 38, 43, 53 damage.
Yes, as you see that its tail kind of splits off, and you see it kind of stabs you right in your jugular.
The piercing is halved.
Yes, the piercing is yes, yeah, you
Which
are.
is
5.
only
It's
5 then. Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be minus too much math.
52.
No, there was
Yeah.
There's other stuff on there, so I have to. There we go. Okay, and then well, if knowing that, we'll move into the flank with Ren and take the riposte.
All right.
And it's any one of the attacks. Is that what you said?
Any one of the attacks that you have an attack. It's attack opportunity. So, any attack you like to do?
So we'll kick it right in the ass as she runs back there.
Okay.
Attempt to.
That hits.
So that's a 24 with flanking. How do I add all the other?
25. No,
That's what that 9 is.
It's in there. Okay, it's in there. There you go.
Yep.
And that's Isla's turn.
You do a considerable amount of damage there. Yeah, okay. There you go. At the end of your turn, it will stab Felix using one of his legendary actions. Not stab. It will bite Felix.
Can I intercept this one?
Yes, you can.
28 fucking hits, I'll say. Oh, yeah, 28 hits. Not much we can do there. Not much I can do there.
All right, reduce by you use a slashing by 10.
He's also in the aura, so minus 4.
So
Oh, yeah. Remember to take that off live
So 18.
for Isla when she got hit.
So 14.
It's minus
damage.
4 off of the individual hits.
she didn't get hit in the aura.
Okay.
Oh, right. I keep thinking that there was a opportunity attack.
Yeah, it was, but it
Inside
was
the
outside
aura.
of the aura.
Yeah.
All right, so as long as you get that, that's its
I need to make a
last-
con save. No nat ones. Okay, we're good.
You're good. Cool. All right. It is grappled. So on the start of his turn here, it will use this legendary. Oh, not his villain's action here. More of the unclean. I need everyone to make a con save. DC 18 to be poisoned to the end of his next turn.
I'm gonna use my second inspiration on my last inspiration.
All right. Ren is poisoned.
Failed anyway.
Isla.
I have
I
advantage.
think I have advantage on those.
Live has
do.
advantage.
Yes, you do.
on
You
that.
do have advantage on this. Yeah, you have advantage as well live for poison. Isla, he makes. Oh, so it's only Felix. All right. Seeing the woozy Felix. It
I
smiles.
don't feel so good, guys.
All right. And it uses one of its attacks to breathe a bit of dust or a bit of caustic poison at you, Felix, as it uses sickening breath. Give me a DC 18 con save as it just slightly breathes using its second mouth at you.
Is poison saving throws as well, or just
Nope,
skill checks
no,
and
just-
attacks?
Skills and attacks.
Okay. Con save coming up. Fuck
you
you.
go.
I'll take 5.
So you're already poisoned as well, so it's an additional 10. So it's 32.
Oh, 20. I see. I didn't see that.
So it'd be
first.
what is it? Half of the 11 and then plus
30.
the 10.
Half of 32. So whatever that is.
Just total half of 32?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So because he's already poisoned, he takes additional damage.
Whoa.
Well, that's why I was asking if the con save was for the 22. Would it half the 22, and then because he's poisoned, he takes the additional 10?
It's all factored into the damage roll.
Cool.
Remember the -4.
All right. -4, creature -4.
Not trying to kill you, Felix. Just trying to be up and up on how the
You're
rules
good.
work, because I don't know.
You're
All
good.
good. All right. It's going to use its next attack to go for a tail swipe on Rin. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Take 16 bludgeoning. And with this last attack, it's going to go for a bite on you, Rin.
Okay. Misses.
That misses. Layer action. He turns and spits acid on Isla. I need a con save.
Okay.
DC 18.
Okay. So what happens?
All right, so you take half. So that's 10.
Do I take another half because of the resistance from the potion she took? So I take 5?
I thought you took a potion of speed.
Oh,
you
yep,
didn't use it
100%.
yet.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're right. Yep, so 10.
Okay. And
Playing
Felix,
two people can be a very complicated.
It is.
Just so you know.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just making sure I wasn't crazy. I'm taking notes.
Nope. I'm glad because I thought I was crazy. So.
All right, you're good. You're good. Felix, you're up.
Bonus action, we're gonna drink that potion of flying.
Get
Okay.
out of here.
Yeah, main action, I'm
GTFO.
gonna disengage. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm gonna move 30 feet up at an angle, 30 feet into the air,
Okay.
and I'm gonna chill here. EOT.
All right. End of your turn is going to roll.
I got all the status effects. Look at this.
So you use 2 legendary actions here. Roll a d6. He gets it back.
And don't forget, Ren,
oof.
you've got the bardic.
I still got the bardic, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
he uses
he's-
2 of his legendary actions here to begin to beat his wings, flapping furiously. I need Isla and Rin. And hold on, big fella. Hold on. Is that Felix too? Hold on.
Yeah, it'll 100%. I
Yeah.
only have 30. You
Felix!
motherfucker.
It says, "Come here, big boy."
Con save?
Boy. Con save, yes. DC 18.
Wait, are you using the sickening breath or the wing beat?
Wing beat.
Maybe.
Wing beat. It's right there.
There it is. My fault. Okay.
It's all good.
Thank God.
Ugh.
It's
Woo!
kind of fast.
Just half. That's
What is
12, which is half for you is 6. Felix.
Con save
And it's a
on
con
that.
save.
Yep. Con save.
And you make a con
I'll take
save
it.
Sorry, that's-
concentration.
That's for Isla.
No.
24 is.
Honestly,
12.
it did its work.
It did it. That shit came in clutch because that shaved off like fucking like 50 damage.
Yeah.
So let me.
If you
the wing-
save, it's not for the damage. It's just to be pulled
The
close.
pull.
Correct.
Both, right?
Okay.
both. It's both. It's
You
both.
have
Both?
the
Alright,
damage
so-
and you're not pulled.
Do I half and then half again because
Yes.
when does it end from your spell, Felix?
Resistance to
it's-
piercing,
yeah.
bludgeoning.
Right.
Couple.
So when does it end with your con check? Does it end
It
after
applies.
this?
Yeah, like
Okay.
you said, you be resistance.
Oh, yeah, I see.
so
Yeah, it would
6.
be after this,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
imagine.
Yeah, is that after this?
All right. Okay.
All right. Ooh, Felix, you're lucky. He was trying to get you close, man. He said, "I can't go for that." But that is the end of his turn there. I think this is a legendary action. That's 2 of his legendary actions there. Laugh after you finish doing your damage stuff.
Yeah. What does he want to do? That's the question. I think. Is this anybody within that radius? I think it is. All right. Okay. Live starts just trucking it on the mono wheel. Right here. Yep.
It stabs you, or attempts to,
Okay.
with its stinger. 25 to hit.
Oh, absolutely, that hits.
You take 7 piercing and 26 poison damage as he
All right.
stings you right in the mainframe.
So I'll take 20 total because Live did take the potion
I believe
of
you.
poison resistance
Live
last
I
turn.
did, yes.
He did.
Isla
I
did,
believe
though.
Yeah, I believe you.
And the other spell dropped, so yeah. So that would be 13 and 7 is 20. Okay.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Alrighty. 20. He will then
What spell
with-
drops?
nothing. I have.
My shared
Oh,
frenzy.
I got to do a con save.
Gotcha.
I got to do a
For
10
haste,
con save
yeah,
for
for haste.
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 Right. You make it.
It maintains.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Sounded like
Oh
all
boy.
you need is a
You've done
10.
this already to me.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I spin the mono wheel around, and this just superheated steam blast shoots out of the front of the mono wheel as I will quicken a steam blast.
All right.
So with a 15-foot radius, that should just get the dragon and not get
Absolutely.
Isla or Ren.
Uh-huh. All right. I give you...
So- Yep.
All right. Dex save. Here we go. Coming up.
Yep.
See if he makes a save. He's not very good at these. But he makes it just barely with a flat roll.
You should get a -3 from my aura.
That is true because he's grappled. You remember.
So he fails and takes 20 fire
Yeah.
damage.
He does take his lump. He will take his fire damage. Right.
Dope. Let me double check so I know how many freaking 2 sorcery. Perfect. Pop my 2 sorcery points for that, and then with his action, he is going to. How far do they move? He's going to drop a washer, right 10 feet from. He's actually going to drop the washer on the ground right here, and you, all of a sudden, you just see this tower construct out of thin air, right here,
All right.
and that's what his action is going to be. And then with the last of his movement, he's just going to back up the 30 feet right onto the little lip. If this is tall, I will slide down just slightly, but I can't tell
It
from
is
the map.
tall. Yeah, I'm sorry. So
Okay.
forgot. These pillars are 30 feet tall.
Perfect. He'll slide just to the side of it, so the pillar's to his right, and that's his turn.
All right. So end of his turn, use one of his legendary actions. Rin, what does it take to break out of it? Is it a charisma check or an athletics check? I forget. For grapple.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
You're
There's a lot
good,
of
you're good,
text.
you're good. It is a lot of text. I said, hey, Ren, here's a whole new, basically, sub-theme. Enjoy.
I think it's just a regular.
Athletics.
Yeah, it's just their initial charisma save.
All right, you'll make an athletics check. 24.
And then I do my athletics.
Yeah, is it contested? Let's see.
It's contested.
Bardic.
Oh, yeah, Bardic,
Your
1d8.
Bardic.
D8.
D8, don't forget.
Get it!
Oh, God.
It'll be a plus
Go
11
get it!
temporary.
Yeah!
So 16
go.
temporary hit points as
Ye-
well.
Oh, shit.
There
Okay,
you
thank
go.
you.
Get your temporary hit points. You need it. As he attempts to break free, he continues to be grappled.
You take 8 necrotic damage,
All right. As he attempts to break free,
and he failed, so.
yes. As he attempts to break free, your grapple on him sucks some of his life away.
I think you also take damage from my armor as well. Look, because I have you grappled.
Yes. It's a D4, right? Maybe
Just do my shit.
D4. Fifth level. Start of his turn. D4, yeah.
D4, yeah.
So, and it'll, in every turn, it'll do con save. It goes, takes that. And he'll do a DC 15 con save. He is still bleeding.
Yeah!
Rin.
Okay, bonus action. I'll take that. I'll use that scroll of bless. Me, Isla.
Well, it takes an action to use a stroll.
Only potions
Oh,
are
okay.
bonus.
Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. I still have haste.
Yes.
Live is just out of range. Okay, so it'll just be me, Isla, and Felix. Oh,
You gotta
actually, is
move.
Felix?
You gotta shimmy to the right or left. It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 30 feet. I thought you were still within 30. Okay, me, Isla, Felix.
It's all good.
All right.
Bonus action.
And you still have a hasted action and your bonus action still.
Yes.
I'll put the chalice. I don't even know if I have bless set up on the sheet.
I'll save that.
Never needed it.
Bless is
1d4.
attack
1d4.
and saves, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Alright, so I get my. Do I still get 2 attacks or 1 attack? Sorry.
You get your hasted action attack, and then if you want the bonus action attack, you have that ability.
Okay.
22 hits. Impact target.
Though I'm not going to
Alright.
be taking a lot of attacks. You never know.
Alright.
Then the bonus action as well.
Okay. That hits.
Just give me 1 second.
Alright, he takes his lumps. Alright, anything else?
EOT.
EOT,
oh.
she said.
I was supposed to do the words, holy. Isla.
Isla is going to. She can if she's this close, can she use one of her attacks to attempt to grapple this dragon?
Yeah, it's already grappled. Yeah, she can if she like to, yeah.
Because it didn't break out of Ren's grapple,
No,
right?
a creature can be grappled twice, yes.
No, I know, but it didn't break out of Ren's grapple, correct?
Nope.
Isla, I think to start would attempt to grapple with one of her tentacle tattoos.
Okay.
Would you like a roll?
Yep, athletics, advantage.
Athletics.
The double
Okay.
grapple.
Yep. 19.
Ooh, there we go. 18 does not make it.
Okay.
Not today.
So double grappled, and
Okay.
then
What does
that
that do
counts as one of the
functionally?
attacks.
He has to
Correct.
break out of 2 grapples, essentially. Just
Oh, I see.
Will still flanking with Ren. Will take her other. Is it 2? It's 2 weapon attacks and an offhand attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Will bonus action take the poison resistance potion?
If she uses the bonus action, she can't use the offhand attack unless she uses her hasted action.
Correct.
For that.
So it's just 2 attacks left, correct?
Plus her hasted action, yes.
Correct. Okay. So then we'll attack 3 times. 1.
Okay, the hits.
Okay. 2.
Wait, did you already add the
Misses.
clockwork hand in there as well? Cause that's already in there. Or she didn't have her clockwork hand anymore.
Yeah, she has the clockwork hand.
No, remember. So when she transformed, her clockwork hand turned into a claw. That's why she has a claw now.
Oh. Okay. Take that out of there, whatever.
the claw.
Yeah.
So minus the 2. Yep.
Okay,
I'm assuming
gotcha.
that 12.
Yes, it is true. Hold on. Both of those hit. Let me just. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you got it.
And then the
take
last-
advantage.
Yeah, and then the
Yes,
last
only-
one.
That hits. All right.
And then just because we'll take the step back.
All right.
He's a mad
seeing
lad.
That, seeing that you attacked with some strange nonsense there before, he's not dumb. He's not gonna attack you again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I can get fooled again.
Okay, seeing that, then we'll step back forward.
All right, yeah. he's
Finishing
okay.
the movement. EOT.
Yeah, because her opportunity attack is like a flash happens. She's like reappears just like some fucking anime shit. We're like, nah.
Uh-huh.
No, it's like, nah, not today. At the start of his
Gotta
turn.
try it.
That was a good try. At a turn, he roars loudly and expands his wings with his villainous action too. He cleanses all status effects as he roars loudly and begins to fill up with a draconic rage as you see that he is refueled, looking a lot healthier than he did before. That means that he gets to make a tail attack against everyone within his range.
Including the tower?
Correct.
Wait, what happens?
He does like a tail whip, spins around, breaks out of this shit.
Correct. Ren, he's going to attack you first.
Okay.
Giant tail spins at you.
20.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
Bang, bang, bang. You take, that's a low roll though. You take 26 damage. Tower is just thick as fuck, so tail attack that misses.
Low roll,
Isla,
that's almost max damage. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, forgot.
No.
The tail isn't
Yeah.
that bad. It isn't that bad. So, 27 to Isla. No.
Can
can
she
repost
use
this.
telekinetic parry on the tail?
No, because it's a melee attack. Oh, no. You can't.
Yeah, I
That's
think
your
it's-
other. That's
yeah.
her. She has like, yeah.
She has
yeah, you
another
can't use-
reaction.
Reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
That
that makes
miss.
it an 18, which makes it miss. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, start of his turn. It will attempt to fly directly up in the air. So Isla and Ren provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. She will take it.
And she gets all her bonuses to this too. So
Yeah.
that hits. All right. Nice. That hits as well. But you have a good ability bonus at this point. So Isla, like even if she missed, she can't miss. Okay. So it's a considerable amount of damage. It is going to fly over here. It is now 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
And if I can hold on. Oh, he's 1 second. He points his cone directly down here, as he begins to breathe a massive gout of caustic waste, targeting Ren, Isla, Live, and a tower, which I think is immune to poison. But it breathes his caustic wasteland. I need Isla, Ren, and Live to make con saves. DC 8.
Alrighty. Lives.
Your advantage.
Isla's.
There you go. You just take half. This 21 damage as this massive cone of just toxic waste it's just thick and it's almost like sinking into your pores. It is not a good scene.
Half of half, correct? Because they've all taken.
Correct. Because you are resistant, so quartered.
Don't
he
forget
is
concentration save on bless.
Yep. 21.
haste.
No, on haste. So
Okay.
21. Half of
21.
21 is 10. So I just need a 10 con save. Again. Saves.
All right, and I need a save from Ren for bless.
1 second, sorry.
Oh!
Bless is gone down. No blessies. But you did pack another one, so that's cool.
I did pack another one. We
There
good,
you
we
go.
good.
Seeing Isla is critically injured there, you use Lyric and spit some poison at Isla. Con save.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
4.
You take 4 damage. Alright,
Okay.
Felix.
Seeing it move quickly, Felix swoops down here. He's going to go 20 feet. As a main action, he pulls out his horn and plays a song that sounds like an army charging. We're going to do a performance check to heal up Isla.
Heal.
Heal. This This is with advantage.
Absolutely. 34, 90, 12. Plus 6.
Woo!
Big money. Straight up just
Isla.
the
Holy.
heal spell on her face.
Wow.
The horn blasts. You can feel her muscles ease as a warmth of energy flows through her wound stitch. She feels that quadruple hit of the espresso hitter. She's feeling good. That's main action. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my... One moment. Inspire Greatness ability. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast an Abjuration spell.
Okay.
I'm going to upcast Aid at 3rd level, giving us 10 maximum hit points to myself, Ren, and Isla.
Okay.
That being the case, everyone's got a +5 who is targeted with that spell. And then I'm going to move back an additional 10 feet, saying, all right, my job here is done. EOT. So Ren,
Very
Isla,
nice.
myself, we heal up 10, max HP 10.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right.
I probably should have did the other way around because Isla might have gotten some extra HP, but I guess either way, she's healed up. So
All good. All good. It is going to spend all 3 of his legendary actions to roll a d6.
ooh,
right.
no.
It's going to point down again. I need Rin, Isla, live, as it uses this caustic wasteland, spewing massive amounts of poison directly down.
That's not okay. 3 10s. Holy.
It's a 3. It's a holy. So it's not. Yeah. So. Oof.
Isla
Yeah.
takes 28.
28. Live, you take 28 as well.
You guys
I
get
take
+5 to
28.
your next save, though.
That is
think
true.
I don't think it saves Isla,
Oh.
unfortunately, or either of you,
Yeah.
unless you have
It
advantage.
saves live. Live has advantage.
I have advantage. Isla would be Isla would still be
Oh, no.
17, so she'd still take
Sorry,
the 28.
you wouldn't get it live because you didn't get aid.
That is
Oh,
true.
then I'm
Right.
out of it too.
Sorry, bro.
It's all good. Minus. It's all good, dude.
I'm trying.
Right, he's like, I'm trying to support, guys. It's a lot of supporting. It's a lot of supporting.
I take minus 28, and I do a con save of a 16.
Yes.
I'm using my inspiration for this con save for
You
haste
should.
for Ren.
You should.
I
Hey,
save.
you make it.
Thank you.
So she is still up with haste.
Also, as well, guys, the dragon is right here. It's just 30 feet up here. I just moved it so I can accurately
Yep.
reference it right there. Live, it is your turn. That's all 3 of the dragon.
Oh, my aura negates that too. Takes 4 off of those breath attacks too.
It does all damage.
Let me just add back
Live
some HP.
is going to pull out a scroll and
Okay.
unfurls it and reads it, and you see these yellow magical energy loops start to shoot up out of the ground and wrap up around the dragon as
Hell
I use
yeah.
one of my spells of earth or my scrolls of earthbind.
Right.
No one uses that spell. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's
All
so
right.
clutch.
Did you
We'll
ping it
see.
in chat?
I need a strength saving throw. Is it my save DC?
I believe so. Is your spell save?
No. Scrolls uses the Scrolls DC, not his own.
What's
Scrolls
so
don't
what
have
would the
one, it's
scroll
just the
be?
caster.
Because the scroll doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
but hold on. So, hold on.
scrolls are
because-
just your spell save.
No, I'm on some crazy here. Because I remember.
I think you're crazy.
I might be crazy. Hold on. I could be crazy now, but I remember correctly. That's
The DC
caster-
equals 10 plus the spell's level. You're correct.
Okay.
12.
I'm not crazy. I'm not like. Hold on. Wait a second.
You are correct.
All right.
I'm
All
crazy.
right.
So
Okay.
the energy loops wrap up around it and then just and
He
explode
just
out
tears
of
off of it.
existence.
All right. He just
Uh,
kind of shrugs it off.
Yep. And then with my bonus action, you will see the top of the tower spin, and all of a sudden it starts to glow this white hot light as it will explode a plasma techno blast. This plasma ball just out of the end of the tower.
That hits. How much
And that
damage?
8 force damage.
All right.
And then I, in the wheel, shoot.
He said, "I'm not taking any more." So you don't want any more cone attacks?
Nope, I'm gonna go hide in the fucking aura.
Oh, so you don't want any more cone
I'm
attacks.
like, ooh, this is kind of nice
still
and
might get a
tingly. I'm gonna
cone
go hide in the
attack right
fucking
there.
aura.
Still might get cone attack, though.
And
But
that
it's
is gonna be
reduced.
the end of Live's turn.
Rin.
Unfortunately for you, I'm about to pull him closer.
All right, do you
That's
want
all
a
good.
Save?
Yeah, give me a Christmas save, please.
All right. 30.
He said, "Fuck."
Okay.
He's a dragon. Dragon's charismatic. It's
All right.
Not this. This one is fucked up.
Hey, you don't know who followed him though.
I guess they're into it. Yeah, it's true. He's got influence. It's more of
Oh.
force of personality. Yeah.
Force of will.
Okay, fair
He has some
enough.
serious will to look like that and survive. Any bonus action?
Only his mama would love him.
He loves him.
Bonus action, take that potion of heroism.
All right, bless 10 temporary hit points. Don't forget
Double
that.
bless.
I'll give it
Bless-
to.
Plus 1 is down.
Yeah, plus 1 is down. Isla, I think wait, no. Heroism is, it gives bless to myself over.
Yourself, yeah, and you
Yes.
get
Yeah.
10 temporary
Yeah.
hit points.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
But it's
I was
not,
thinking
but
of
it's not
myself.
concentration. Yeah.
Yes,
Correct.
but then I
It
still
just
have the
blasts.
hasted action, right? So I can
Yes.
use the
Yes.
scroll of haste, or sorry, not haste, fuck, bless to bless the
You-
rest of us.
You can't cast spells using the hasted action.
Oh,
Yeah, they stopped that in like 3.5. Hey guys, I'm gonna cast haste. Then
It's
cast
very
another haste.
specific. It's like use an action to make one melee attack, one weapon attack.
It says that action can be used only to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. Is a scroll an object?
No, it's casting a
Okay.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
Hey, there's always gray area, and you don't win if you don't shoot your shot, right?
yeah,
not
no,
mad
it's
at it.
fair enough.
It's a good question.
Fuck this
I
dragon.
didn't say, I
I'll
didn't
just
say
shoot him
what
with a
about
manticore spike. Fuck
Hell
you.
yeah.
it. There you go. Look
Fuck
at you.
you.
I just imagine
yeah.
this like
Hey,
I
that's
literally right now imagine this
You wanna
spike
smite?
just like
'Cause you have smites.
shoot out of your chest as
I
you
don't
flip
know
it
how
off. You're
smite
just like,
works for ranged attacks.
Oh, it doesn't work for range attack. I lied.
Right?
I lied. Oh, the one time you.
I know. I know.
I legit just
Level
imagine you
12
going
feet.
like this to the dragon, and it just shoots out of the end of your finger as
Fuck
it hits him.
you.
Fuck are you?
He said, I don't like your ice cream, Mr. Postman. As he takes his lumps. But this guy's he's a big boy. Isla,
I got heals for days. He's a chump.
you do. You have a lot of heal. That's true. I'll heal him.
All right.
Until he focus fires and just fucks my ass.
Like yeah. I mean, y'all gotta listen to his damage. That's a smart play. There you go. Because you guys are taking double damage.
Right.
Don't forget as well too. Live. She does have the option to use her call too against ranged targets. So.
Yeah, that's what I was literally going to ask was the how this call thing. I had it open, was reading it, was like, how does this thing work?
So as an attack, she can target anyone within 90 feet of herself and just kind of just anime dash up to them and go for an attack. If it crits, it does significantly more damage. If it brings them below a certain amount of HP, they have to save or immediately die.
Sounds good to me. She'll give it a shot with it being 30 feet in the air. And that is torrential call.
Yes.
Yep. Well, that'll be the first one she does from where she's at, because it's within 90 feet and she's definitely within that range.
Okay. Okay.
Natty, natty, natty.
It needs to make a wisdom save.
Natty.
I don't know what the wisdom save is, but
It's her spell save.
Okay.
She makes it. But now needs to make a con save or die. And it is officially below the threshold of death. Because that's a lot of damage.
Did it? So it gave it 60, 70, 76, 70. Is it 77 damage?
Minus some resistance, but yeah.
Is it minus the 9?
Woo!
Minus the 9 and minus 5 for iron scales.
And then flat by half or what?
No, it's just minus 5.
Oh wow, yeah, so 72.
All right, and con save or die. It's not dead.
Oh, it.
He doesn't like her, but that was one attack.
But it doesn't get pulled to her, correct?
No.
Can she use a second attack to attempt to lash at it with the tentacle and pull it to her?
You can grapple
something
target.
she can do?
Yeah, you can grapple and pull something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what she'll attempt with the second one.
All right.
Second attack.
Advantage.
And
Athletics.
that's athletics 29.
All right, here we go.
Get
Let's put
over
it in
here.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC. He can make it, but let's see if he can. If he can. He makes
Just
Oh
so-
my god.
just the tip. dragon.
Shrugs it off. Will attempt it one more time with the other tentacle as it slashes out, as it slaps out to see if she can pull it towards her.
All right. Athletics at advantage. He will
Yep.
attempt to do it again. He might fail. He fails. He is
so.
pulled. He is pulled down as you drag him towards you.
Hasted action, flips the sword over, attempts to stab it right into his chest.
Okay. That does not hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming the gear tech tower doesn't count
Does
for
not
tactics.
count. Did not count for tactics.
Oh yeah, I didn't give it to him, so
Yeah,
to be fair.
And then does she have a bonus action still of like the claw or kick?
Yeah. Yeah, she got off in the
We'll attempt to backhand with the claw.
Ooh.
Okay.
He said the pimpin' strong.
It is critically injured.
Someone powdered that backhand.
It is critically injured as it takes a considerable amount of damage.
That's turn.
All right. It will use its last villainous action to go for a draconic descent.
It said, "What did Five Fingers say to the face?"
The face. Yeah.
Sorry.
Draconic
doing what?
descent.
Draconic
thing, yeah.
descent. Yes, hold on. Here we go. Stop lagging my nuts off. Here we go. So you see this thing begin to flap its wings and uses all the energy it has to focus into one final strike. So I need for Isla to make a con save as the sheer force of it begins to cover itself in poison, damage, and dive like a bat out of hell. He's grappled, but he does put the dive like
Using her inspiration,
should.
we'll do that.
That's 37 poison and 37 bludgeoning damage. Hey, you had advantage. Yeah. Hey, nice.
Yeah. So 20. So save. So
Just 37.
takes half of the bludgeoning.
Half of the bludgeoning.
And then half
So
of the
half
of
of
the poison.
37 is 18, and then half of the poison, which would be 9, which would be 27.
Yep. Sounds right to me.
Yeah.
And it will roll d6s.
Okay.
That's for the breath. And this is for sickening breath. Other breath. Push that back. And this is for wing beat. Push that back as well. Alright. It is going to go for... Let's see. It's going to go for a con save on Isla for a sickening breath.
Okay.
That's DC 18 con save.
No. Nope.
Damn.
All right, just 17 poison damage. You don't get the 23. You're not poison.
Okay.
And then it's gonna go for a bite. 17 misses. You get an opportunity to attack that.
Okay. Yeah. She'll again spin the sword and try to stab into it.
That hits. And how do you do it?
She's tentacle wrapped around, spins the sword up, and just as it opens right down through the throat, and just rips right down from the bottom of the throat, right down the front of the chest with the sword, stabbing it in.
As the party is victorious, using their
our wits and ingenuity.
And our good looks. Felix is flying around, blowing kisses to the crowd. There's no crowd here, but he knows.
Well, it begins to fade in as the landscape does begin to change. As you stopped in a adult dragon, so awesome sauce there. And you see in the crowd, you see this figure here, clapping, a very slow clap.
Oh,
and
so it's like that.
And you see Beijing smile and smile and says, "You are victorious," as she raises her son, and then she bops him on the head with her tail and says, "You need to be better." And he just growls and flies away.
You need to just be better.
You just need to be better.
Why
can't you be more like your brother?
And she smiles and says, "But you are victorious, and you will move on to round 4. In round 4, it looks like somebody wants to join the tournament, and he's paid quite a pretty penny to see what you guys
a
can
new
do.
challenger.
Oh, no.
And
a
you
new
see,
challenger has arisen.
and you see that the figure that's clapping smiles and says, "It looks like I shall be your next opponent tomorrow." And he bows deeply. He says, "I cannot wait to see what you can do."
And when we look to him, what do we see?
He looks like
Piccolo. He throws off his weighted armor.
Piccolo. Oh, fuck it. What's the other one? The other Namekian.
Nail?
Nail. Yeah. Looks like Nail comes out. No, he looks like, hold on. I just lost him. This is what he looks like.
Oh, the head. Oh, no.
That's why I said, oh, no.
No,
like the head,
no.
He looks
We
like
can't.
the head.
He's got. I don't know if we can deal with him. He is potentially squishy, but he's got some high level abilities.
Legendary shit.
Yeah.
Like, Isla just looks. The stuff he wears is gonna be very bad for us.
It's very bad for him. Look at that. He looks like a woman wearing that dress. Can I get a high five? Just.
He turns and smiles, and he you see that he changes his appearance. He says, "I can be whatever you want me to be."
I'd change my face if I looked like you too.
Isla, roll an Arcana check.
Can I go for Felix's high five, but slap his head instead?
Oh no!
Just with the fucking anime fucking knuckle sandwich on the head. Just
yes.
With a 20 in Arcana, the amount of the level of magic it would take to either change their appearance using illusion or through physically is definitely somewhere along the lines between 7th and 8th level of magic. You would know that.
Wait.
I guess we don't have to go home, guys.
She expresses that.
Oh boy.
Wait, this is only round 5?
Yeah. We don't really need to go home, guys. It's fine.
Felix. It's only round 4.
4.
You see him count on his fingers?
Looks like identification. No. He's like,
we facing round 4. We still got 3 rounds after. This is not a good.
Hey, we might get
sign.
lucky. He might be the hardest one yet.
How is that lucky?
So if we have to stay here, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we can open up a burger shop.
I'm gonna go back to the casino. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sounds like a good backup plan.
Burgers are us. He would approach you as you guys are getting cheered on, and your crowd grows larger and larger. Live, you see that there are a large collection of. Ever see Brave New Toaster? There's a large collection of variety of constructs here, all gathered around.
He's got the Kirby vacuum. He's got the radio going.
It's just a large collection of constructs.
That visual right there is.
There's a lamp that's just turning on and off.
Yeah, the Pixar lamp just jumping around.
They're just clapping and turning on and off, making all kinds of just noise there. Large vacuums just beeping as you also see as well, Live, that there's an even larger amount of geriatric women and men wearing your shirts, and not only bringing cookies this time, but also ginger snaps. I don't even consider those cookies anymore.
Hey, Felix.
What's up?
Them oatmeal raisin cookies are growing on me. Can you get me some more of them?
Oh man, I'm already on it. You see, he's got just a full basket. He's kissing grandmas, shaking hands, patting people on the back.
And
shaking grandmas and kissing babies or something like that.
Exactly. Shaking grandmas till they.
And Ren, you would see a figure approach you, Ren, as well. And this figure is kind of dressed in a strange cloak. You would think he's some kind of caster of some kind, but a large hat.
What kind of hat?
Is
the hat on top of the cloak? That's also up?
No, he's not a black mage from Final Fantasy, right? He's not like he's just this hat cloak. That's all he is. But it does cover its face or his face, or you can't even see who it is. But the cloak and hat are decorated and what looks to be moons and stars that remind you closely of what you would assume somebody that would be closely related to sleep or astrology would be related to. This figure would approach you, Ren, and he would say to you, you suppose you see that he looks like a middle-aged Caucasian male with the goatee.
Hello, definitely not suspicious, man.
And he says, "I see that you have arisen in the ranks of divinity. I see that you possess great potential." And as he speaks, you begin to get sleepier and sleepier.
It doesn't take much. That's just me on a regular day. So fair enough.
But it's like supernaturally sleepier. Like you feel wary. Like you've been working all day. Like, why not sleep? It just feels it in your bones. Like normally you're a tired person. Like it's so. But it's like, imagine like working from sun up to sundown like a farm or a field. You're that tired, right? Like bone work tired.
You got the Bill Cosby juice.
That's a different.
Slave tired.
Yeah. So
slave tired.
Slave tired.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight it.
I
have a propensity to nap. Nothing new.
And as you kind of nap, you kind of see, or like, and it's kind of like instant, right? As you nap, you see this figure kind of appear in your mind, almost in your dreams here, and it says to you, "I wanted a bit of privacy." And you see this figure in your dreams. He says, "A bit of privacy."
Okay.
And as he looks at you, he says, "You possess great potential. I see that even other beings have taken notice of your small brigade as you face these threats. The Tower of Heroes is not just a place for heroes, but of the gods that they serve to observe their champions." As he looks at you, you have any response?
Who are you? What is with people talking to me in my dreams? Why can't I just have a normal nap?
He looks at you and he says, "I have lost my name a long time ago through the chronicles of time. You can just refer to me as Sleep."
Your name is Sleep.
Yes. It is what I am, so that is what you can call me.
Okay, fair enough.
He looks at you and he says, you serve this spider, but as you've grown, your affinity towards my realm has begun to show, and I've taken notice of those that descend upon the stairs of sleep and dream.
What can I say? I do like my sleep.
He looks at you and he says, the threats that you face to claw your way up to divinity will be fierce, but I will be watching to see how you unfold. Will you choose the spider, or will you choose the dream?
What happens if I don't choose your domain? Okay, never mind. Fall asleep again.
No, but you wake up immediately, and he is not there, and no one else saw that person.
Am I just lying on the floor, or am I standing up?
No, you're standing up. And
Oh.
It looks like it's been only a second, but you feel totally rejuvenated and you recover all of your abilities.
Red looks around. She like pats her armor. Did anyone else see that? There was a dude here.
See what?
How long did?
What are you
How
talking
long
about?
How much time has passed in that? It
1
was just an
second.
instant.
And it's,
No. Oh my god. I'm
Felix,
sleepwalking
Felix,
again.
give me some of them oatmeal raisin cookies. Come on, man. Hurry up. Hurry up.
All right. I don't know what you're doing. Get off the floor, Ren. You're embarrassing me.
No, I'm standing up. I'm standing up. Pay
standing up,
attention.
it literally just been like a second. Like she just like
Like collapsed to the ground.
Hey, Ren. Remember, you don't have spider legs to hold you up while you nap. Let's go. Come
Oh
on.
my god, I know.
Try to act like you've been here before, and he's like waving to the crowd, blowing kisses.
But I haven't.
We know you slept through it.
You're embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
you're embarrassing my fans.
Hey, are you okay? Did you get like hit in the head? Do you have a concussion? Hold on, let me look at your pupils. Do you have a concussion?
I'm
or
gonna hit
something?
him
Like,
in the head.
Anime knuckle sandwich.
Do it. Roll the hit. Seriously.
Oh no, Scoops.
Sorry, it should have been.
Oh, 100% hits.
That hits,
Ding.
yeah, 100%.
Roll damage.
Anime.
I don't
you
know.
need to roll damage.
Roll them.
No,
he
it's fine.
dies.
It's
No,
fine.
do it. Roll damage.
Wait, what?
How much is
She has
unarmed?
spikes on her fist. Come on now.
She's not rolling damage. It's just
Come on.
Hit you with the knuckle sandwich. How hard do you hit him, Rin? But is this like kind of like the fucking?
Oh,
back
I know
combo,
he's
knuckle
frail and
sandwich?
weak despite being a machine now.
The shot
Oh.
fired.
so just
Just
like a light punch, but enough to like knock him off his feet. Do you know what I mean?
like the Oni-san knuckle sandwich.
Yes.
Okay, I know you're talking about. She hits you with a light tap, just
But enough to just
like
knock him
But-
over, send him
like-
to his feet.
It's not really the punch that hurts. It's the energy that comes from behind it that just sends me flat on my back. And as I'm looking at the sky, ow,
How's your
that
head?
hurt. Ow.
My neck, my neck.
You would think for having metal inside that wouldn't hurt, but ow.
Can you get a concussion?
How does that
You-
work?
Like,
Stands up.
And he's gonna literally stand up and like Buster Douglas in that fight, just woozy, like literally within like waving all over the place, like
okay, but for
Ugh.
real though, do you still have like a brain, or is it like a motherboard now? So can you even get a concussion?
What's a motherboard?
what? That's what? And then he'll start actually thinking about that, like, do I have a brain or is it just circuits?
I'm just really curious, you know. I don't
And then
know
he
your
and then he
head
face
made out
plants
of now.
on his face as he passes out, trying to figure out how to think through this while
He's like,
mild concussion.
Ah, shit.
Here, help me.
Thirteen,
He
so-
tries to grab a leg, but he's so heavy, he's just stuck in the
Yeah,
ground.
dude,
like-
he's heavy as shit, dude. He's
I'm I'm
like-
over 300 pounds. Yes.
like-
I got this. I got this.
pushing a
Like,
car with the e-brake on. Just
dude.
it's not going anywhere.
So he's like, okay, so I have a question: is Wolverine heavy or is Adamantium light?
No, he's heavy. He weighs
Yeah,
I
like
think he's
he's heavy as
heavy.
shit. Yeah,
It's
he's
his
heavy as
whole,
shit.
it's
Yeah,
his
he's
whole
Wolverine.
skeleton,
hell.
right?
Yeah, he's heavy
Yeah.
as shit right here. Yeah, so it's like
yeah,
that,
he's
heavy as fuck.
he's over 300 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And he's like 5'3", so.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's
Tiny
only
as shit.
5'3".
Yeah, in the
he's
comics,
short,
he's
tiny as
like
shit.
5'3".
yeah, he's short king.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's
Shouldn't
short.
he be like a Canadian national hero over there?
Oh my god, he's the same height as me.
That's what like it's so funny because Jean Grey is taller than him, and he be shooting the shot like he like
Yeah.
Short king.
because she's
Dude,
tall. Yeah, because she's tall.
In the
Like,
comics, Jean Grey's like 6'1".
Yeah.
Yeah, she's tall as shit. So he's like,
Yeah,
hey,
she's tall
listen.
as shit.
He's like, shit, man, you don't know what the weather's like. I like down
Is he
here,
a Canadian
baby.
hero
He's
here?
like-
I have no goddamn idea.
He's Canadian. That's all I know.
Dude, legit. I think partly the reason that he liked Jean Grey was as he was standing there, it was eye level.
Hey, listen, man.
It zooms out. He's on a stool, just like.
Yeah.
Girl.
Hold on.
You ever see those like
Wrong eyes, Felix.
those movie
He's like,
bloopers
man,
on how they do like the shots? It's like Tony Stark
Oh,
and like Pepper
yeah.
Potts. Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
every Tom Cruise movie ever?
Literally.
Literally, it's like, bro, this man wears platform heels in every movie. Bro. It's
They have to
insane.
like artificially create that scene where he's taller.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
Yeah,
like the
'cause he's-
forced perspective in like Lord of the Rings and stuff, where they have him like pulled forward to make him seem
Yep.
bigger than the hobbits.
Yeah.
But yes, as we tangent, my own fault. You are victorious here. They do call your say your name. Each of you are given 1,000 gold pieces to spend on things you need for tomorrow. You know that this is going to be against. He's somehow a mage and a warrior. So this is what you would know from the Gilded Thread, and from the Weaver. So you don't think he's very frail either.
Yeah.
Uh,
We haven't
So-
leveled up yet.
you have not leveled up. Yet.
Whew. It's a
Oh, wait.
murders row we're going through.
How do we defeat this? We might be on permanent vacation. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. I'm knocked out, face down on the ground.
He's got the
So
Windows
you
update.
So you see in your eyes updating OS, new OS, Windows 11 is buggy as shit.
Downloading install. Initializing install.
Don't download Windows 11, guys. That shit is buggy. For real, for real. But
Would you like
So-
to schedule your restart?
no, I don't. Stop asking me, bro. I don't. Give me 2 years on the development side. Stop.
Always in the middle of an online game. You're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck."
Yeah.
I'll be watching a movie and it's like, hold on. It's like, I love you, Rose. Hold on.
I swear it does it on purpose because it's not on like an even time. It's like 7:13. You're like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
And then I do that thing where I accidentally click restart now.
Right?
I think it knows when you're
You just
most
wrap it up.
active, and it literally just says, okay, he's going to be watching Prawn right now. Bam! It's right there in the middle of the screen. But I'll say this, guys, don't download Windows 11. But you guys do, of course, have the day to yourself. Would you like to, before you get to the tavern, of course, would you like to get anything? Like of course, you probably want to buy anything so everyone gets here next week. But you guys like do anything in the town before tomorrow? Because you do have the town to yourself, or before you get to the tavern, not tomorrow, to the tavern. Because the town is now your oyster. You do know
I think
there's a variety of things.
I would like to learn more about Homeboy. Are there other places in the town? There's got to be other taverns
100
or hangouts.
Yeah, it's
or...
definitely other taverns here. There's at least 2 other ones. And their names are Felix, give me a name, and Live, give me a name. But there's also Casino, like I said there. There's also
the
libraries.
Midnight Run.
Okay. Please, can I get like a draconic theme one?
Oh, that's
yeah, 'cause
right.
it's like-
the red.
it's
That's right.
Yeah, but one thing of though, there's a casino, there's libraries, there's like a magic shops here. There's also like fightery guilds here, not guilds, but areas here, arenas, apothecaries.
Can we
things
look into
like
the
that.
blacksmiths and enchanters?
There are blacksmiths and enchanters here. Yes, there are. This is a pretty high level This is a very wealthy town. I forgot words. It's a very wealthy city, so you can easily access rare and uncommon items here pretty easily. Not as rare, not very rare like the gilded thread, because the amount of wealth in the gilded thread is absurd. Because it's like sigil. It's an insane amount of wealth there. So it's not that level because the gilded thread, even though it doesn't have like bathrooms in every room, it's just absurd about somebody that gilded thread. So the dragon, red dragon, and the flame and the fire. That works for me. So I would say the red dragon would be the tavern for the more average or everyday worker here that isn't an aristocrat. And the flame and the fire is one for more of a adventure. So in between the time you're at now, because you are a guest of Big Game, you guys obviously have access to the most expensive tavern here and balling out, getting all kinds of good stuff. So, but yeah, is libraries, maid shops, apothecaries, everything you'd imagine a very wealthy town.
I'd like to learn a little bit of information about the head. Who is he? Where is he from? What's his powers? Who knows him? What's his affiliates?
So you're trying to gather some information about him. Okay, you can do that. What is everybody else doing?
Live stumbles to the bookstall, half concussed, to buy the rest of the series of Gears for Dummies.
So there's Gears for Dummies 1 through 12, and there's also Gears for Intermediates, which is also volumes 1 through 12. Then it's also Gears for Masters, volume 1 through 12, and that goes over interstellar travel.
And how much is each book?
I think I want to say I said 10 gold pieces each, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's 12. So it's 36 editions. So it's 36 editions total. You already have one of them, so 350 gold
350?
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. He is going to buy the entire rest of the series and stick them in the bag of holding.
They all take up just one bulk.
Okay.
Okay. Brenda, what are you doing here?
We're all going to the tavern afterwards anyways, right? This is just
Correct.
like miscellaneous shopping before then.
Not just miscellaneous shopping, but things you're trying to do before. This is an open city, so you guys do anything you like to do. The shopping stuff is just when everybody gets here next week. But anything you want to do in the town, you learn some more, or do anything in the town you might want to do, there's options for you, whether that be to bets, gamble, research, peruse, anything like that. Yes, options.
She would actually get to know the fellow contenders of the tournaments while we're still at the Coliseum.
All right.
Like there must be like some sort of bar there still. She'll like start talking with all of them.
So at the Coliseum, there is like the gate entryway where everyone kind of is around, and it's like stands around there. So a lot of the combatants kind of eat at the stands while they're waiting or get snacks there. You know, like any good like a concession stand, so like drinks, things like that. That's all there.
Yeah, she's gonna mingle and talk around with the other contestants.
$37 beers.
Be like, hey man, I saw you in that fight earlier.
$5 water
That was pretty good. You're pretty strong. You know, challenge them to arm wrestling competitions. Ask them like, oh, you know, what do you know about the head over here? Blah blah blah. That sort of thing.
All right.
Get to know our other competitors.
Don't forget, Felix, they're craft beers. So it's got to be $49, dog.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Some asshole with the beanie in the middle of the summer is selling it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, but this is like chocolate.
He's got a long beard, a hipster beard.
It's like, man, this is brewed in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, man. So you know it's good.
Coffee chocolate nitro from Lake Superior, bro.
Gluten free.
Don't forget the mason jar, though.
All renewable energy, totally.
And it's literally just Bud Light in a mason jar.
Basically.
The mason jar makes
with about 6 drops of food coloring in it to darken it up.
The mason jar at least makes it cost $10 more, guys. The mason jar tastes better. But regardless of all that, Felix, we'll get to you. So you were trying to gather some information. So first, I want to get a persuasion roll from you because you're talking to people. See if you know anybody that knows this guy. He seems very popular.
And Felix, when doing this, he's not going to do it as himself. We're going to cast Disguise Self. We're going to try to play it low and slow. Doesn't want to use his influence.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, oh, so Felix was asking about you, right? Kind of like, makes sense. So So what disguise are you using as this? So I can snipe important.
Whatever the most common dragonborn is, whatever color that would be, he still has the horns, but you see a scaly complexion and tries to blend in, just nondescript.
I will tell you this. There is no common dragon color, as there are literally like every kind here. There isn't like slightly different. So you just pick a color.
We'll say red.
Okay. All right. So you are a red dragonborn or half dragon? Okay, that is the distinction.
We'll say half dragonborn because I don't think he knows the culture well enough to really.
Yeah.
He's a kobold.
Well, he can't get that small.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, I'm just really big.
He's a big ass swole kobold.
A swobold.
The swobold. But yeah, he's going to try to mingle in with people on the street, food vendors, shop owners. Was there a name of anybody that we met? I'm trying to think of a dragonborn that we met. Like what was the name of the
the red dragon having we fought in the fucking cave?
Yeah, what was one of their names? We talked to them.
Man, yes, you did. And I had them. I just got them where exactly I put them. Hold on. Give me 2 shakes and a shimmer, but give me a persuasion roll if you give me that. Where the fuck did I put them? Guys, just so you know, guys, understand that.
I like that the one is a 23.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! Why? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Well, he might be in the same place. Hold on, let me go back. What was that map called? Holy guys! Hold on. I have it. I just don't know where I put it.
It's way back. It's like
it's way back. Hold on. Okay, I'm well, this is where roll 20 add folders. Jesus Christ.
Darcis. Roll 20.
Darcis.
Oh yeah, by Darcis. Darces. I've got that. Session 16. We'll go with the name Darcis.
All right, Darcis, and he was a half dragon, so yeah. Awesome sauce there. So with your with a 24, it's just terrible. The 24
with the
24. You definitely.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he rolled a 1 and a 2, and got 24.
He's convincing.
He's a cult of personality.
You just need to be better. Okay.
I know.
Oh my God, dude, just be better. So with your 24, you know that this person here is a frequent visitor to Taeyong. He is also a high roller as well too. You think that's why he was able to get the pull he was to just insert himself into the tournament. He has been coming here for several years. Especially over the last 10 years, he's been a quite frequent member. He has never participated in the Tournament of Heroes ever. So the fact that he's done this is a bit of a show and a draw. That's why you think he was able to do this. Because even being a high roller isn't everything, because Beijing is very wealthy. She has a 660-foot cowboy hat made of angel feathers. So you think that he has some high influence. So no one has ever seen his abilities. They just know he's some kind of mage because he literally has archmage robes and carries a staff. No one's ever seen him ever cast spells here. No one's ever seen him in any kind of altercation. So no one has any gauge of his actual abilities.
What about by reputation? Because he's got to be famous at the very least.
Yeah, he's famous. Yes, he's well known.
And then has anybody seen any side business? This can't be the only reason that he's here.
So you would know from gathering your information that he is known to spend a lot of his time in the very wealthy tavern, and also specifically to observe the Tower of Heroes. Like Ren, you don't know, but Ren above table, you heard from Sleep that gods oftentimes watch the Tournament of Heroes to see how well their champions are doing and how other champions are doing. So it's entirely likely and possible that people that have some divinity like himself, or people that are trying to ascend divinity, watch the Tournament of Heroes very closely.
So mainly, it's the scouting report, basically, right?
Correct. To see who possibly may be a threat or maybe an ally in the future.
Does anybody know, or has he ever mentioned anything about the Weaver? Are we even on his radar as far as people are concerned? Has he ever asked around or anything like that?
You would know no. And also as well too, being in high level adventure, asking about things like that may tie him to other things. Most champions here don't actually tell who their gods are because that may create problems in the future.
My last question. Has he made any comments about the competitors? Has he mentioned sideways like, oh, these guys are fucking good. Okay, they're interesting.
Yes. So the person you last fought, Chakathoth, he mentioned, and you would have heard this, especially after losing, is that he's a pathetic representation of reptilian kind.
Wow.
Those are
the head mentioned the dread.
That's what they say about that. Wait, that's what they said about Begging's son. Is that he is a disgrace to reptilian kind?
Correct. That's what he said. That is what the word on the street is that he said. You don't have like definitive proof, but that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
we did kind of whoop his ass. I would argue he's probably the easiest of the combats, but I mean, it is what it is. How it's going to happen sometimes with matchups and stuff.
Like
we're well prepared.
Not every fight's going to be fucking like oh my god, he knows where this is.
Yeah, we're also well prepared. We have our experience.
Absolutely.
We worked well together. Double grapples on his ass.
Yeah, did well. I mean, and also like I said, he was doing basically half damage, like almost the entire
most of the
fight.
time. Yeah.
So,
and we're prepared with the saves and all that. All right. Gaining information. Felix feels a little bit better. We're not on his radar. He didn't have anything to say about us, but that's good. So he's going to move on. He's going to go back to the tavern, hang out. I think at this point, he's not going to go back to the main tavern. He's just going to kind of drink around.
Roll me a perception check. Roll me a perception check.
7. It's at disadvantage. Oh yeah, the wisdom. You're right. You are correct.
Yeah. All right. So no. You go to your room. Ren, you wanted to talk to some of the combatants.
Yeah.
Dealing with so you see two sections. You see there are some of the more people that definitely lost in the first round. So there's a variety of them. There's kind of just all kind of around. What you know is that with some of the high level people specifically, I don't have images for them yet, but I will tell you their descriptions. First things first, you know that there is an amorphous creature here that is still in the running. So he's like an ooze-like creature that people that have seen his fights, what he is known to do is swallow up people and take their abilities and become them.
Oh God! If he takes Isla.
So he is, and he can also divide himself into pieces, so he can become you and then multiply.
Oh my God! Okay.
I don't like that.
So that's something that he can do. He is very effective, especially against single target opponents, because he'll just take them and become slightly weaker versions of themselves, but still themselves and their abilities, and also the knowledge of their abilities and their weaknesses. So that is a real thing. So he's also fought in the Tournament of Heroes several times. He's the champion of Jubilix, the Demon Lord of Oozes.
Can I get that in the chat?
I do not know how Jubilix is spelled, but if you just type in Demon Lord of Oozes, it will come up because that is a real thing. So that you also know
that was close.
So there's also a woman as well. This woman here appears to have a vampiric heritage, um, but she has the ability, seemingly, to just ignore sunlight effects on her. So she's some kind of daywalker. She also has a bit of divinity in her as well. On top of this as well, she is immune to negative damage. I'm not negative, necrotic. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm mixing additions. She's immune to necrotic damage. She is not vulnerable to radiant damage. You would know that because people that have fought her had tried to use radiant damage, and she is not resistant. She's not affected by being stabbed through the heart, or running water, or mirrors, or any kind of stereotypically vampiric threat like that. She's also a competent caster focusing on illusion and enchantment as well, similar to Solstice. She is known to charm her opponents and drain them alive. She has very powerful drain effects that drain stats like a shadow.
Okay.
And also, you would know, and this is just people that have lost to them for it's fucking brutal. And I'll say lastly, after just gathering information as well, you would know that I said roll me D100 and see if you learn about Duncan. He's a little mysterious. Sorry, go higher level. Sorry, I lied.
Sorry. Hi.
Hamas. What you learn is about another figure here. This figure here is a troop of kobolds, and they have made it all the way up here using pure ingenuity. So they've had to get around the same kind of adjustment to what you guys like. You know, like the whole like level adjustment where they have to deal with just using a variety of quick traps. They are highly skilled at just summoning traps and using them very, very effectively. The last person they fought, they set up a trap, on a trap, on a trap, on a trap.
Oh my god.
So it exploded, he tripped, he fell, got sealed, got put in a hole, and that hole exploded. And then the hole that exploded. And then as he exploded and fell down, he also tripped again to explode again. So Home Alone, the encounter. So that is the troop of kobolds there. And that's kind of what you would know about combatants. And I believe, Live, what did you want to do again? No, you got all your books, right?
So Live, being a gambler, even though they said that they don't gamble on these fights, goes and looks for the underground betting ring to find the forums on statistics of who they believe who is still in the fight in the tournament, who could win. Finds the forum. Yeah.
You would know that that one of the big things in Taeyong is that people very rarely break the rules. And it is like Qatar, right? Like people, like Singapore, where like so you know that people
they have
that
great
break
technical
the law,
support.
No, I thought Singapore, if you like bring drugs, they like kill you or something, right?
The Philippines is that way. I mean, Singapore.
No, I thought Singapore. Am I crazy?
Singapore is highly developed.
Yeah, but don't they like guys? Okay, I won't change it here, but people here that break the law join the wall of people that repeat the rules. So there is nobody here that is willing to risk betting on that with a casino to die.
Somebody is putting together odds of who will win.
The odds, yes, I'm saying, yes. Yeah, so people.
That's what the forum is. It's like a horse racing forum. It's.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like an underground betting thing, because that would just not be a thing.
No, it's essentially, I'm looking for the magazine of who's still in and what are the odds of them winning based on who's still in.
I see what you're saying now. You can find that at the casino. It's like it's like sports betting. So they have something like that. Yeah. So they just don't bet on it because they don't want to. But like people definitely know. I would say you guys are in the running to be. I'm not sure how sports betting works, so I'm not sure how to fully explain this in those terms. But essentially, you know that you guys have been actually after defeating one of Big Ing's sons, have moved up into like the top 4 or 5 favorites. The Ooze is number 2, and Sulpus, the guy you're supposed to be fighting tomorrow, is number 1. The Vampire Chick is number 2, and Duncan is number 3.
And I'm gonna take that back with me, and all I do is drop it in front of Ren. We need to make sure that we're at full strength, because that don't look good.
All right.
And no one has actually seen his abilities before, but it's a feeling. Well, they did see him they did see him just eye stare paralyzed Felix. That has got around town. So actually, Felix, that would have actually got around town. You would have lost some fans, but not a lot. You know, they love you because you're acting. Honestly, you're like actor to them. Yeah. So seeing that with just a glance, and then them challenging them with being a mage too. Also, definitely.
We need to figure out what it is that we're gonna need to counteract essentially any ability that mage has.
He's also
and magic is vast.
Too. So you know as well too that he's not just a mage; he's also an accomplished warrior as well too. You would know that from the Weaver of his report. But he's a better mage.
The problem is there is no way we're going to be able to counteract both sides of what he does. Magic is the worst of it.
That's probably fair.
We need to figure out how to turn that tide. Or
Counterspell, dispel magic.
Sounds totally easy.
It's easy, guys. Just bring counterspell. He definitely doesn't have anything to deal with any kind of dispelling, counterspelling, anything like that, guys. He is.
We'll be all right.
He's just a man. He's just a man.
Or maybe we want to play this differently. Maybe we don't win this tournament. But instead we give him this. But instead we give him this false sense of superiority. We'll lay low for now, see what he has to offer. We'll see what abilities he has, and we'll fight him another day. We'll eventually have to be called by the Weaver back anyways. But if he beats us now, he'll think that we're small fry.
No, we don't have a choice. I don't know how we're going to get called back. That's the thing. We've already talked about that. She's not going to pull us.
How does that work?
She doesn't have the ability. She might be able to pull us, but
we just all of a sudden just evaporated the last time. Do we really know that she's just gonna summon us home?
Are you talking to me? Or are you
talking to Ren?
Ren.
Gonna have to eventually. Because what happens if you don't make it back?
You're the one that had the spider legs and was the closest to her. That's why we're asking you the question.
Ren also okay. So roll a history check, Ren. You might have the information, but only Ren would know this.
I have advantage on this.
Oh yeah, you do. A 16. I'm gonna roll a D20. This is +5. Okay, so you do not know.
We talked to Beijing before, and she said, really, the only way is to get this boon to get the hell out of here. We have to win, or I guess we have to wait till next year.
It takes the power of a dying star to teleport between planes. That's a lot of power.
Unless we gain favor another way.
I mean, okay, so, and this is above table, because I said this in a previous session, so, you are very confident that the Weaver will be able to summon you as you are a part of her.
Ah.
Don't forget this. That's how she was able to summon you guys from Kirka.
See?
We specifically asked that, and it was like the only way was the boon.
No.
The conversation I remember.
No. If you wanted to leave before she called you back, the only way was from the boon, because you don't have teleportation.
Ah.
That was the conversation.
Oh, then it's low stakes. Let's fuck around. Let's go.
So, knowing that,
Unless they steal our soul. I mean.
Well, I would say that's the downside.
Oh,
No. If the opponent steals our soul, they get sent to the wall, but our soul is still gone.
Correct.
Oh.
That's a little bit. Maybe.
So do we still just lose to this guy to give him a false sense of hope, or?
I'm just saying there are other ways we can approach this.
I'm all ears.
And
you literally see ears just go boop 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 boop, boop like these.
Because I don't know what everybody else thinks, so tune in next week or whatever. Right?
Yes.
But like,
yes.
But I'm just saying there are other options.
And as we discover these other options, the party waits in anticipation, facing the head of Ouroboros, essentially one of the in-game people they must fight to stop this scale threat. But in doing so, will they survive, or will they use their trickery and skills to find another way? Find out next time in the Saga and Silver Spider episode 30. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe with your people. We love you guys. We out.